Welcome to the 6th Annual Atari Homebrew Awards, celebrating the best in Atari Homebrew. The Atari Homebrew Awards are brought to you by AtariAge, the largest publisher of new homebrew games for Atari systems, and ZeroPage Homebrew, your best source for the newest Atari games. And now, please welcome Tanya, Erlen, Darcy, and James from ZeroPage Homebrew.
Switch. That's terrible. Welcome to the 6th Annual Atari Homebrew Awards. We made it! Oh, we have Darcy, we have Tanya, we have myself, James. Unfortunately, we don't have Erlen.
No.
He injured himself. And very
Yesterday.
recently.
Yeah.
So he isn't able to, I know, Erlen, getting struck by lightning, injuring himself. Oh my goodness. But we're here and you're here. Thank you for tuning in. So we got a lot to get through. So many awards to give out in 2600, 5200, 7800, 8-bit, Lynx, Jaguar. Oh my goodness. So first off, I want to thank the sponsors. ZeroPage Homebrew. What a great bunch of people. And of course, AtariAge. And we'll be talking with Al a little bit later on to catch up on everything AtariAge. And I also want to thank the nomination committee for all their hard work in narrowing down all these amazing games, down to the ones that people voted for. There was hundreds of games released in 2023 across all the different Atari platforms. And I want to thank all the AtariAge community and the Atari community in general for coming out and voting for all these games and picking your favorites that we're going to take a look at and give awards to today. How are you guys doing?
Today. I don't
Excellent.
know. I don't know if you're aware of this, but that's
We're going to give them out tomorrow. This is the pre-show. No. It's today. I also want to thank Wolfgang Stupig and a.k.a. Al Nefer from the Plus store, Mr. Robot from Atari8bit.net, and Argon for providing platforms for evaluating the games. These are all Wi-Fi based gaming systems that they can just hook up their computer to. Ancient computers that we all love and play them over the internet.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And of course, thank you to all the amazing developers who make this happen, all these incredible games that we get to play. They continue to astound me.
Yes.
Every year.
Yeah.
They get better and better.
They do.
Yeah.
They build and build on top of the innovations that were the years before, and every year I go, wow, to many games.
Just when you think you've seen everything, you're like, I didn't know you could have a game about cutting ties, like someone comes up with something original and you're like, that is totally new. I've never seen that before.
And
so it's
great
pretty
throwback
amazing.
to the 80s, of course.
Yes.
With all these weird, wacky types of games that you never think would make into a game.
Yeah.
But somehow they completely work. It's all about the gameplay.
Yeah.
So let's go with the stats this year. I love stats. I know some other
stats.
people out there love stats.
There may be one or two in the chat.
Thomas
who like
Yench
stats.
loves stats. This is for you, Thomas. So, like I said, they cover the Atari Homebrew Awards that cover 2600, 7800, Atari 8-bit 5200, Lynx, and Jaguar consoles, plus physical releases as well. We give out awards for those, and also a special award for a lifetime achievement. Ooh, that's exciting. And
It takes a lifetime to earn that achievement.
Yeah, it's a long, arduous process leading up to this. But nobody knows who won that because it's not
you don't know.
No, it's just in the envelope.
Oh.
The cat's picked. This year.
I see.
Yeah, we put a bunch of treats out, a bunch of names. That doesn't go to the public vote. That's a nomination committee. So this year we expanded the Atari 8-bit categories into original and ports. We split them due to the continuing incredible output from the Atari 8-bit community. And we've also incorporated conversions and ports into the Jaguar categories this year as well. So the total nominated games this year, total games eligible for nomination, 352 Atari games So now you know why the nomination committee worked so hard. They had to play all these games and narrow them down. Across 21 categories and also 61 eligible physical releases too. Let's see, total games evaluated by the nomination committees. It breaks down into 27 for Lynx, 42 for 7800, 46 for Jaguar, 102 for Atari 8-bit 5200, and 135 for the Atari 2600. So a lot of output. Make sure you switch cameras once in a while too. I've been looking.
Yeah.
We've got Jason over there on the switchboard.
Yeah.
We've got Corey on the cameras as well. I want to thank them too for helping out. And actually next year, people have been saying it in the chat there, we'll be looking to add Atari ST, TT, and Falcon games as well.
Nice.
I've been starting to keep track of those.
Wow. Wow.
And so, coming up, we'll be taking a look at the up-and-coming work-in-progress games first. These are the games that are in development. They're not done yet. They're in some stage of process. Some take years to finish. So we want to honor those, encourage those people to say, you're on the right track. This is an awesome game. So we're going to take a look at the work in progress and then move on to the completed games.
Nice.
So the first category is Best Atari 2600 Work in Progress Original. So make sure you switch to the wide. There you go. Yeah, just making sure. He's new on the switchboard.
Yeah.
But he's doing a great job.
He is. Excellent job.
So, yes, Best Atari 2600 Work in Progress Original. Here are the nominees.
Best Atari 2600 Work in Progress Original. Button by Jonas Carlson. Glafook Music. Frazzled by David Marley. Laserface Planet by Your Face. Minigun Miner by Dr. Ludos. Oh No, More Peril by VHZC Games. Vladimir Zuniga. Steps by David Christensen.
Okay, switch back. Okay, we're back. So, here it is.
That's
Darcy,
it.
this is the envelope. It says Best Atari 2600 Work in Progress Original. Do you want to open it up?
I'll open it.
Who could it be?
Uh,
In third place, scroll up.
I
There
know.
you go.
I did this before. Atari 2600 Best Work in Progress Original. Third place, Frazzled.
Congratulations,
Hooray!
Frazzled.
Second place, Oh No, More Peril.
Oh no, More Peril.
Oh No, More Peril. Winner, Button by Jonas Carlson and Glafook on music.
Congratulations. So let's switch over to Jonas. Welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to keep it really short. Thanks to those of you who overlooked the bugs and still voted for my game. It really means a lot. And I also want to thank Daryl Spice Jr., Mike Sarna, MK Smith, Stephen A., Sprybug, Random Terrain, Fred Quimby, James O'Brien and ZeroPage Homebrew, and Glafook for the music.
Well, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Anything that's in the works for you that you want to tell people about?
I'm mostly working on this game and also a Sega Mega Drive game.
Oh, very cool.
Yep.
So, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'll be in touch with you to get your address to send you your trophy.
Thanks.
So, see you soon. See you online.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Excellent. Congratulations.
No, it's fine.
Oh, we're going to hand it off?
Yes.
I'll put it aside there.
Give it to me. Here, I'll grab it.
There you go. And we'll send you this red envelope as well. And a certificate as well. So the next category.
Nothing to see here.
No, nothing happened. Best Atari 2600 work in progress port. So a little explanation. So in the 2600 and other categories, we've divided games into original and ports. Because we found that ports have a certain association with them. People have nostalgia.
They do.
And they go, oh, I like that game. And
I have heard them say that.
And they get a little, I've heard them say that online as well. Gets a couple more, I find it gets a couple more votes than maybe a game that they haven't heard of, that they're not familiar with, that doesn't give them the little feelies, nostalgia feelies, the, what is that from South Park? The member berries?
Remember?
So that's why we divided it into the ports and original, where we can, when there's enough to divide it up. So the next category is a port category, and it's the best 2600 work in progress port. Here are the nominees.
Best Atari 2600 work in progress port. Beyond Parsec by Grosser Games, Kevin Kelly. The Legend of Zelda by MZX Rules. Minotaur by Bob Montgomery. Pas de deux by Thomas Jensch. Space Instigators 20th Anniversary Edition by Christopher Timber. Zedkeep by Krzysztof Kluczek. Code, Design, Graphics, Music. Hoffman, Music, Chiphead Track.
Welcome back. I have the envelope with the names.
We did say wow several times.
Wow, yeah, all of these are pretty wow. There's some amazing stuff. Like things, every year you see stuff that's like, I didn't think that was possible on that platform.
Yeah,
it's just like, these things are decades and decades old, but they still astound me. So in third place, Pas de deux. Congratulations. In second place, The Legend of Zelda.
Nice.
And the winner of the Atari 2600 Best Work in Progress port is Zedkeep by Krzysztof Kluczek for code, design, graphics, and music, and Hoffman for music for the Chiphead track. Congratulations! So Krzysztof couldn't be with us today, so I will be accepting his award on his behalf and keeping it for myself. We'll send it off to you. Congratulations. Absolutely amazing, astounding game. So let's get to the next. Oh, Darcy's stolen it. The next category, oh, good catch, is Best Atari 7800 Work in Progress Original. And here are the nominees.
Best Atari 7800 Work in Progress Original. Drone Patrol by Steve Engelhardt. Ducks Away by Blake Smith. I Ran by VHZC Games, Vladimir Zuniga. Night Guy in Another Castle by VHZC Games, Vladimir Zuniga. Orion Assault by 8-Bit Rocket. Wilf by Muddy Vision, Lewis Hill.
And we're back. Darcy, do you have an envelope?
I have an
You
envelope.
do.
It's this one.
It's a 7800 Work in Progress Original. Let's see who the winners are.
Atari 7800 Best Work in Progress Original. In third place, Drone Patrol.
Woo!
Second place, Wilf.
All right.
In first place, Night Guy in Another Castle by VHZC Games, Vladimir Zenega.
Congratulations! And we have Vladimir on the line. Let's go to him. Vladimir, welcome! Congratulations! Another amazing game.
Hola a todos, hi. Yeah, very happy with this award. I'm very happy to be here once again. Greeting from the South Hemisphere, I think I'm the only one of the nominees in the South. Very hot here today. So yeah, I wrote down some note to receive the award.
Excellent.
So I will read it. First of all, really tough competition this year. Great games, and every one of them deserved to win. Dogs Away, great games. I was really scared from that game.
4 light guns? Yeah.
Yeah. And I am really happy because I enjoying a lot developing this game. Night Guy in Another Castle is the game when I was able to grasp all the ideas that I wanted to add to my platform. It's like the VHC definitive platform. Yeah? This is what I wanted to make since the beginning. With the game, I was able to create the game that I wanted to create. Since the first game, the first game I wanted to make as platform was the first Night Guy years ago, and this is what I wanted. So I'm really happy that people liked it enough to give this award. I am a little nervous, excuse me.
I could see him poking his head out in the corner there. That's awesome.
And also I am happy because I wanted to give the protagonist of the game, that's also the mascot of my game studio, a new adventure. I tried to add all the elements of the VHC bingo card, pong, light, obstacles, anti-crossbow enemies, etc. But also it has new mechanics and elements. The room design in this game gives more freedom to the player. You choose the order in which you go through every zone and fight every zone boss. In other words, as I say, this is the platform that I had in my head since I create the Night Guy character, and I'm really happy to know that people like it.
Nice. Yeah, it's an awesome game, and I always look forward to seeing the classic enemies, plus always the new ones that you incorporate into every game. So congratulations, another amazing, and I can't wait to see this finished and what you come up with next. So congratulations, Vladimir. Always love playing your games on the stream.
Thank you very much.
Okay. See you online. Bye-bye. So, next category is also 7800. Best 7800 work in progress port. So now we're going back to the ports. So let's take a look at the nominees for Best Atari 7800 work in progress port. Yeah, people are calling for cats. Oh, cats. Gonna bring in the cat. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, we substitute a cat for a Darcy. Hi, kitties. Okay. Oh, what do you have? Oh, the earpiece. Okay, let's take a look at the nominees.
Best Atari 7800 Work in Progress Port. Block'em Sock'em by 20th Street Arcade. Daryl Genther, Code and TIA Music. John Hancock, Sergio Elizondo, YM Music. Paul Lay, YM Conversion. Bomber Hero by Anthony Quinlan. Marco Sabetta Graphics. Bubble Bobble by Old Style. Bobby Clark Music. Drubs by Kelly Jones. Rat Trap by 20th Street Arcade, Daryl Genther. Stone Age by Anthony Quinlan, Konstantinos Giamalidis Graphics.
Welcome back, and Tanya's here.
Yes, and
Gonna
I've
read
got,
them out.
look, ooh, I got the red
Who
envelope.
could be in there?
Best Atari 7800 Work in Progress ports. And in third place, we have Rat Trap. Yay! Second place tie, we have Stone Age. Good job. And Block'em Sock'em. Also, good job.
Oh, hi, yes.
Yep. And the winner is Bubble Bobble by Old Style Bobby Clark Music.
Congratulations, Old
Awesome.
Style. We have a written acceptance speech here. I will read it out. Thank you to the nomination committee for giving this opportunity, and thank you, James and Tanya, and Darcy, I'll add in, for being such gracious hosts and Erlen, pushing homebrew developers up to the forefront. It's extremely difficult to put into words to encapsulate all you do for the community. All I could say is it's awesome. Even Sprite and Atari have skin in the game. Oh, he did run off. He was like, no, I don't want to be held.
No.
It's always special having a game featured on your show, and it is a tremendous honor to be part of this ceremony. This is a surreal moment for myself because building a video game from scratch for such an old system, let alone receiving any sort of recognition for it, was not on my bingo card 5 years ago. I rarely played on a real 7800, and to this day have yet to own one.
Really?
Yeah, Old Style does not have a 7800.
Oh, someone needs to send him a send.
Yet he won for best 7800.
Good for
oh
you.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Who made any of this possible? What made any of this possible was 7800 Basic and the A7800 emulator, or in other words, Mike Sarna Revenge. I wouldn't have embarked on this journey without the tools and canvas you've provided and continue to maintain. Many, many thanks to you. Bubble Bobble started as a side project, or more fittingly, a still life art project, since the early work mainly consisted of drawing fruits and vegetables. And then it snowballed from there to all the items. There's a lot in Bubble Bobble. I had absolutely nothing for sound, yet, once again, and hopefully again and again, Synthpopalooza was there to provide a fantastic pokey rendition of the main theme. Thank you. While it's easy to start a game, it's very challenging to stick with it through thick and thin. Fortunately, I've been surrounded by a great group of folks who have been there to lean on through the good builds and the bad. Daryl, Trebor, Seth Ramirez, Dr. Vang, ZPH, Synthpop, Revenge, Defender 2600, MK Smith, One Solo, TrekMD, Carl G, Pac-Man Plus, Phil San, Jinx, Pat Brady. This group was willing to put stock into my efforts very early on when I joined AtariAge, and have been my support system ever since, whether through playtesting, sharing feedback, suggestions, encouraging me, pushing me, being patient with updates through my never-ending carousel of ports, currently on Lunar Patrol, by the way, or simply shooting the breeze. Thank you so much for lending a thumb or two. This year showcased a wide variety of games, wide variety of genres, all fantastic games. There's no doubt how tough it is being limited to only one choice. So a big, big thanks to you, the Atari aficionados, for investing the time in playing, voting, and choosing Bubble Bobble as one of your faves. It's been an absolute pleasure working on and sharing this iteration of Bubble Bobble, and I'm looking forward to sharing more updates, more ports. Stay tuned. Congratulations, old style, well deserved. His ports are absolutely astounding.
Absolutely.
And
Awesome.
next on the roster
That.
is somebody who's not winning an award, but he's awesome anyway. It's Al Yarusso from AtariAge, the sponsor of the 6th Annual Atari Homebrew Awards. And they provide not only community support for discussing the games, people posting the games, discussing the Atari Homebrew Awards for the nomination committee, also the place where everybody votes on these games as well. So it really wouldn't be able to happen without AtariAge. So let's throw it over to Al and talk to him. Welcome, Al. How are you doing?
Hello, how you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you as well. Thank you so much for, again, and continuously, since the first Atari Homebrew Awards, being the sponsor. It absolutely could not take place without your involvement.
Well, thank you. And it certainly wouldn't take place without ZPH and everything you guys are doing, as well as, of course, the community. Like you said, the incredible number of new games, just in 1 year alone, is just astounding. And I don't envy the nomination committee having to pour through all those games and pick, the cream of the crop of them. And even if you didn't get nominated, I mean, I still congratulations to everyone who's actually produced a game. I mean, that's no small feat.
Yeah.
And if you didn't get in there this year, just keep trying, keep improving your skills,
Exactly.
and keep putting out games. And even if you don't win anything, I mean, people are still enjoying the games. So it's just a ton of fun.
Yeah, looking at like the downloads on the AtariAge forums, you can see hundreds per game, hundreds of downloads per game. So lots of people are enjoying them every single game that is put out.
I just wanted, before we go any further, I want to cede my time to Sprite and Atari so we can have more cat time.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, sure. No,
they're
we've got Sprite. He's actually emerged. Do you want to pick him up?
I will try.
Come here.
No,
no,
no.
we'll try again later.
Yeah.
He's giving back his time to you.
Yes.
They tried.
Yeah. So, what's been there's big happenings that's happened at AtariAge. Of course, it's not new news anymore, but you're in the Atari fold now, which is super exciting. And we're going to have a longer talk with Al on ZPH soon enough. But the Atari Homebrew Awards came first. So how has it been with Atari briefly?
Well, it's very interesting. I mean, it's almost like working at a startup. I mean, everyone, a lot of the people there have only been there for the last 2 or 3 years. Obviously, they've been very active in putting out products, and making Atari 2600 and 700 games, and of course these consoles that are coming out. And they've been very supportive of AtariAge, and I'm still running AtariAge pretty much, the same way I have been. This will change over time in terms of, once we get moved and I can set up a new AtariAge facility, I'll definitely get help building games. I saw some comments on AtariAge earlier about that today. It's just not really feasible right now because this is in my house and it wouldn't work very well to try to get people in here to help me and stuff like that. So
look how full it is in behind you already. There's no room. There's no room. It's full of boxes.
Yeah, it's basically entire upstairs. This is one room where I actually build the games, but there's other rooms that are just full of shelving, for boxes, manuals, and everything else, labels, everything else, plus cartridge shelves. And boards and chips and you name it. It does take a lot of space, and it's a huge pain in the ass because it's all in multiple rooms as opposed to one big contiguous space. So we'll be setting up a facility, where we can have a lot more stuff there, organized in a better fashion. Plus, actually hire people to help. And we're doing
very nice, and it's going to be open to the public. We can come in and play games now. Just kidding.
Hey, maybe I do have a bunch of arcade games. Plus, I could have all the game consoles set up for people who play. We could have some QA testers, in there. That'd be great.
I can already picture AtariAge World.
There you go.
You've got a few roller coasters in there on the side.
It's going to open up in Vancouver, Canada, right?
Yeah.
You're moving up here?
Yeah.
Well, I may be a lot closer to Canada, so we'll see.
Ooh, excellent.
I'll need to get there in person one day to do a show. So.
Oh, please, that'd be so awesome. You can meet the cats in person. That's the highlight.
Yeah.
But to go back to the original question, yeah, it's pretty exciting, and you know, a lot of cool opportunities for homebrew developers going forward as well, because some homebrew developers, you know, work directly with Atari, and will be able to you know, promote some homebrew games, you know, to Atari.com as far as, you know, the XP line or the, you know, for the 2600 plus, et cetera. And, you know, there's already developers actually working with Atari right now, you know, just, you know, in the last several months, you know, developing new games.
Yeah, a lot of homebrews have appeared on the VCS. Just tons. I can't even name them all now.
Yeah,
there's lots, including ZPH game as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun. As my time frees up, after I get, you know, through all those last chance games, which I'm actually working on right now. Well, not right now, but, you know, while I'm doing
it's your last chance, Al.
Yeah. And then and we're going to have new flash boards. We're developing a whole bunch of new flash boards that we're going to produce in large quantities, so I won't have to do nearly as much soldering. That alone will make an enormous difference.
Great.
So I'm also actively working on the new store, too. I'm really, you know, one of my main goals, you know, now I'm part of a company. I actually have more official, you know, documented goals for, you know, each quarter and a year and stuff like that. For the first half of this year, is getting that damn store, you know, new store online. That's something that Atari actually will be helping directly with, which is great. You know, just and then, you know, it'll be a lot easier adding new games to the store as well, because they can help with that and getting graphics and, you know, cool and help promotion of the store. Just a lot of things that are in progress that by the time time next year, it's going to be pretty exciting. I'll have a lot more free time to work on cool AtariAge and Atari projects. You know, some of which I'm already working on, but I can't say anything yet. So yeah, it'll be a much better place next year after we're moved. The new store is online, and I'm just spending a lot less time doing physical production. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Very, very exciting. And we're going to do a giveaway.
Oh, yes.
Aren't we?
Yes. So I'm going to give away
of some gift certificates.
Yes, we're going to give away 4 $75 gift certificates to I don't even know what categories you assign them to yet, so that'll be a surprise to me.
We'll find out.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, these will be gift certificates you can use in the AtariAge store and anything you want.
And we're going to give away one right now while you're on the line. So the way this is going to work is we have a bag here. It is full of Scrabble tiles, as you can hear. And there are 26 of them, one for each letter. So don't bother everyone guessing E, because that's not going to how it's going to work. There's only one per letter.
Is there a wild card there?
And
no, there's no wild card. So I didn't.
So we are going to pick one from the bag. And then the first person to guess what letter it is, and you only get one guess.
One guess. We can see the chat.
We can scroll back. And if you guess 2, yours isn't going to count.
No, you're disqualified. If
you're disqualified. The next person would get it. So, don't guess yet.
Not yet. No,
stop. Stop guessing. We haven't guessed it yet. Oh my God.
Oh, okay. We will type into the chat when we're ready to go.
Okay, everybody stop. Wait for it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick one and put it behind my back.
You don't want to be disqualified. Stop typing.
Stop typing.
Okay.
We'll say
reset.
Go.
Okay, nobody type anything.
When you see go in the chat.
Yes, when you see go in the chat, then you start.
Yes, okay. So I've got one in my hand.
And when you see go in the chat, do it. Okay, we have to see it.
Oh my goodness.
It's the first one to guess it. Oh, nobody yet. Oh,
hey,
we're done. Mike Littau gets it.
It is an I. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah,
you can see it.
Congratulations, Mike Littau. You get a $75 gift certificate. I believe that's US dollars, even though we're Canadian.
It is.
To the AtariAge store. Congratulations.
Congrats.
We will be in touch with you, or Al will be in touch with you to get that out to you. Congratulations. We'll have 3 more draws throughout the show. So how are we doing for time? Oh, we're way behind now. Okay.
You want to flip? Are we sticking with Al?
No, we're done with Al, I think. What else?
Damn, I was hoping to
Do you have anything else to say, Al? Yeah, it's Al for another 2 hours, and then we're going to get...
All right, thank you. Good talking to you. Congratulations to everybody. And
Yes.
I look forward to playing a lot of these games I haven't had a chance to play yet either. Going through the list, it's just amazing. So
It's huge. There's
Yeah.
a lot of games. I think somebody said one game for every day of the year.
Oh my goodness.
So
Yeah.
that'll keep
Wow.
you busy.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's great to see
Yeah.
the
That's a
expanded
good
8-bit
year.
and 5200 categories as well, because there's, like you said, so much incredible development there alone. And I
There
actually am going to do
really
something
is.
fun for the 400 mini that I'm going to contact some
Ooh.
homebrew authors about, so that'll be pretty interesting. So
Oh, that is exciting. Yeah, the new product coming out soon. So thank you, Al.
You're welcome.
And keep doing what you're doing. Always an awesome job. And we'll talk with you very, very soon.
thank you. Good. Take care. Enjoy the rest
So-
of the show. I'll be watching it.
Yeah, you bet. Talk to you soon, Al.
Bye-bye.
Okay, on with the show. The next category is Best Atari, speaking of 8-bit, Best Atari 8-bit 5200 Work in Progress port. So now we're into the Atari 5200 and 8-bit games. So let's take a look at the nominees.
Best Atari 8-bit 5200 Work in Progress port. A Doom by Krzysztof Świeżycki. Double by Vladimir Yankovic. Code, sound effects, graphics. Radek Szturba, title music. Elite by Mark Keats, code. Mark Moxon, flicker-free code. Sal Esquivel, music. Flimbo's Quest by Yaroslav Pedula and Waldek Pavlicek, code. Michał Szyplewski, music. Last Ninja by Jakub Husak, code. Michał Szyplewski, music. Adam Wachowski, fonts, graphic advice. Popeye by Wash.
And we're back.
Yay.
And Tanny's got an envelope.
I have an
with
envelope.
names in it.
I have envelope with Best Atari 8-bit 5200 Work in Progress ports
With a bunch of Polish names.
with
in
a
it.
bunch of names.
So let's see how this goes.
Let's see. Okay, so drum roll. In third place, we have a Doom. Good job.
A Doom, A Doom,
A Doom.
Doom,
It's
Doomish.
A Doom.
Yep.
In second place, we have Popeye. Yay! And in first place, we have Flimbo's Quest by Yaroslav Pedula and Waldek Polishek and Michał Szyplewski.
Yay.
I'm so sorry.
Congratulations. And we have a pre-recorded video from
Is it me? Yaroslav?
Waldek Pavlicek.
Okay.
Pavlicek. So let's take a look at that.
Hello there, Waldek here, co-author of the Atari 8-bit port of Flimbo's Quest. Winning Best 8-bit Work in Progress port competition this year is a big surprise for us, as our production was one of many great ports and has been in development for a few years now. So on behalf of our entire group, I would like to thank everyone who voted for our game. And my personal thanks fly to James for tremendous work in organizing this event. It is also for us a great distinction and a credit of trust that we will be able to complete this game. Hence, we will do our best to allocate more time for this project in our busy schedules. So stay tuned for more news about Flimbo's Quest from New Generation. Hello there, Waldek here.
And we don't need a second repeat of that. I
Didn't know it
everybody
would
heard
repeat?
Yeah, I didn't know either. I had it set to repeat, obviously.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Flimbo's Quest is a lot of fun. We played it on
Wonderful.
the show.
Yeah, wonderful game.
And the next category is still 8-bit 5200, but this is Work in Progress Original. So let's take a look at the nominees.
Best Atari 8-bit 5200 Work in Progress Original. Caverns of Iris by Peter Prodell. Demo's Underworld by Thomas Schulz, programming. Tobias Prince and Thomas Schulz, graphics. Hilton Thiessen, music. Dragonwood by Michael Borman. Planet Rescue Mission by Zdenek Juber. Unnamed Platformer by Janusz Habowski, Jarek Wyszynski.
Change got an envelope.
I'm
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, you can read it this time.
I haven't read it for a
Hands
while.
off. I can hold on to that for you.
Yeah, don't show it to the camera.
I won't.
So, the envelope is for Best Atari 8-Bit 5200 Work in Progress Original. And if you're wondering why there's no 5200 games in the Atari 8-Bit 5200 category, is that there's not very many 5200 games made per year.
Yeah.
So, get out there and start developing for that awesome platform. So in third place, there's actually a tie for third.
Wow.
Planet Rescue Mission and Dragonwood.
Woo! Good job.
Congratulations. In second place, another tie.
Wow.
People love all these games.
People had a hard time picking.
They did. Caverns of Eris and Demo's Underworld.
Woo! Good job.
And the winner is... The game is Unnamed Platformer by Janusz Habowski and Jarek Wyszynski. Congratulations.
Congrats.
So, you can read that out if you like. We have a written
Okay.
a written acceptance speech from Janusz Habowski.
From Janusz. Thank you to everyone who voted for my game. It is loosely inspired by the Amiga game Rough and Tumble. That's why the project name is Rough. The project uses tools that were created during the creation of tracks, i.e. a map sign editor and a program sprite editor. I try to create these tools in such a way that they can be used not only in one game. They will probably be made available in the future and will allow the creation of other interesting games for Atari. In the game, I'm responsible for the code, graphics, and sound effects. This allows me to test different solutions and have full control of the code. I would like to finish this game this year, but we'll see how it goes. The game currently supports multiplexing bullets and sprites in any width to maximize the number of bullets and colors on screen. I'm not a graphic designer, so the appearance of the game and the enemies are inspired by various 8-bit games, so players will definitely recognize elements from other productions.
Very nice.
Thank you,
Congratulations again. And
awesome.
we actually, on our first show back, we have a special preview of the update to that game.
Unnamed Platformer.
Unnamed Platformer, which
Nice.
is now titled Rough.
Rough. Okay,
Yes,
awesome.
so
I'm
we'll be
excited.
taking a look at that when we
Excellent.
return. The first show back is on the March 5th. Take a little break to decompress after the Atari Homebrew Awards. It's a lot of work, but I'll go over that on the show, how much work it is. So here you go. I'm not chucking it. So the next category, we're going into the Lynx, the Atari's handheld.
That's exciting.
So the first category is Atari Lynx Work in Progress Homebrew. And here are the nominees for Atari Lynx Work in Progress Homebrew.
Best Atari Lynx Work in Progress Homebrew. Chasm Warden by Igor Kroman. Circuit Dude by Alex Thyssen. Grogger by Ganksoft Entertainment, Brian Peake. Hero Dust by Kaneda FR. Red Against the Machines by Alex Kraken. Running Night by Dr. Ludos.
Darcy, here's a red envelope. It has names in it. It's for Atari
Best
Lynx.
Atari Lynx Work in Progress Homebrew.
So just the zoom then.
Just the zoom. In third place, we have Circuit Dude.
Congratulations.
Second place, Grogger. And in first place, we have Red Against the Machines by Alex Kraken.
Congratulations, Alex. And we have Alex on the line live. Welcome, Alex. Congratulations.
Hello. Hey, James. Hey, Tanya. Hey, everyone. Yeah, I haven't prepared much.
That's fine.
I'm super happy. This little game, you know, I started a long time ago, many years ago, during a jam, and I have this problem. I can't let stuff unfinished. So for a long time, I was like, I need to finish that game. I need to do something. So a year ago, I decided like, okay, Nexus is almost done, so I really need to push some effort here, and here we are. So yeah, with the help of a couple of people for the music, I just put more content, try to polish the gameplay, and yeah, publish a demo just a couple of months ago for eJack Fest. I think the demo was pretty well received. So yeah, I'm super happy. I really don't have much more to say, just that the game should be released. We hope before the summer through Cote Gamers. That's a French publisher, but that's cheap worldwide. So yeah, you'll be able to order the game.
Nice.
I'll communicate a little bit more. I was thinking of making a little trailer before this award ceremony, but yeah, things haven't changed since last year. I still have a baby girl. I mean, now she's 2, so she's not really a baby, but she's taking a lot of my time. So
as they do, yeah.
So yeah, we'll communicate a little bit more pretty much soon, and expect the game to be done maybe in 2 or 3 months from now, and maybe available before the summer. And maybe
nice.
if I can add last things, I could see like in the list of nominee, a lot of people I regularly talk to, and many games that were submitted at the Lynx Jam. So here is my advice: is when you release a game for Jam, you're generally super happy, but from having a proof of gameplay, like a little funny things, to a fully fledged game, it takes a while, a lot of effort, and I can just encourage them to, you know, I think those games are really excellent, really good effort, and I hope to see a more complete version soon. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it in the end. Thanks a lot to everybody.
Well, thank you so much. Red Against the Machines is such a slick-looking game and really fun to play. So congratulations, well deserved.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, let's keep moving. How are we doing for time? We're doing pretty good. 2 minutes behind. Awesome. We caught up. Because these people are, you know, I told them a time. They're expecting a certain time to be on. So we're doing good.
We're doing good.
Yeah.
Did you tell them about how late you expected to be?
When I was setting up with the today.
I just mean that we're only 2 minutes behind, and we're getting further behind with my nonsense question. But
you're derailing the whole thing. No, I was up till 4 a.m. last night.
Oh, I got up at 5.
So we I was going to bed and take off. And and I was setting up till the last minute. You saw some little minutes added before the show started. Yeah,
not too many.
I was
really
putting on a shirt and well, I had a shirt on, but changing my shirt, let's say, and just doing the last minute stuff. Oh my God, it's always like that every year. It's terrible. I should know better. The next category, moving into Jaguar games now, still with the work in progress. So this one is Best Atari Jaguar Work in Progress Homebrew. Let's see the nominees.
Best Atari Jaguar Work in Progress Homebrew. Burger Tom by Ocio. Swap D0, code, Marshall Daviod graphics. Doom Slayer Edition by Welsh Warrior, Rick Day, Lawrence Stavely, Saturn, Matt Smith. Doom 2 Slayer Edition by Welsh Warrior, Rick Day, Lawrence Stavely, Saturn, Matt Smith. Heretic Slayer Edition by Welsh Warrior, Rick Day, Lawrence Stavely, Saturn, Matt Smith. Rocketeer Rebounded by Lawrence Stavely, code, Alexander Grade, pixels, Roald Strauss, music. Shoot 'em Up 3D by Dr. Typo.
And you have an envelope. Do you want to do it? You want me to?
I think it's your turn.
I think it is my turn. So here are... It's the winner in the envelope. Best Atari Jaguar Work in Progress Homebrew. Let's take a look. It's a tie for third place. In third place, a tie between Doom 2 Slayer Edition and Shoot 'em Up a 3D. In second place, Burger Tom. And the winner for Best Atari Jaguar Work in Progress Homebrew is Doom Slayer Edition by Welsh Warrior, Rick Day, Lawrence Stavely, Saturn, and Matt Smith. Congratulations. And we happen to have somebody on the line. It's Lawrence Stavely, Cyrano J. Let's take a look. Congratulations, Lawrence.
Thank you.
How's it going?
It's very early. Oh, hang on, the sun's coming up.
Excellent. Yep, you're in a very different time zone, much earlier.
A little bit, yeah.
So congratulations
Yep.
on the win.
Thank you. Again, this isn't for me. This is for the entire Slayer team. I don't think any of us could have done this alone, and it's been great to work with all of them. They've all been fantastic. Welsh Warrior, Sporadic, Neo, Saturn. Yeah, it's just been great to work in a team. Also like to acknowledge Carl from Songbird and Beefman for kickstarting this whole thing many years ago. And sorry it's taken so long to get to where it has, but life gets in the way.
Good games take time as well.
Yeah, we will get a release out. It will happen, and we will also release the tools that we've developed to make this as well, so other people can make Doom Engine games for the Jaguar. And we're aiming for at least one Doom Engine game release this year. Probably will be Chex Quest first, just due to copyrights and other things. But yeah,
and that's a big part of what you do is you develop tools for the Jaguar so people can make games for the Jaguar.
Yeah, that's a big thing, just to get more people involved. It's great that there's this category, and since last year, and the tools are out there. There's the Removers library, which has been around for quite a while now. There's the Jag Studio library. I basically encourage anybody to have a go, and if they have any problems, they know where to find help on the forums. So
yeah,
go
or Discord
go
as well,
or Discord, or yeah, just have a go. It basically, you can just jump in and try and create something and not have to fight the limitations of the machine, which I know is what some people enjoy, but if you just want to make a game, this might be a better way to go.
Yeah, and I'd love to have you on for an extended talk about the Jaguar, because I would love to get more people developing for the Jaguar.
Yep.
You're fighting the good fight, Lawrence, by releasing so many games every year, but it would be awesome to see more people involved in the Jaguar community, because it's such a fun platform.
Absolutely, yes, I completely agree. It would be brilliant. I think this 2024 year is going to be a great year for releases. There's a lot of stuff coming out that I've seen that is just absolutely mind-blowing. So well done to everybody else.
Excellent. So thanks for coming on, and congratulations again on the win, Lawrence. And we will see you online.
Thank you. You have a good.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And we have some written statements as well from some of the other team members. This was from Saturn. And it says, I can't think of anything profound to say that would match the enthusiasm I have with the project. But I will say that working with the brilliant minds behind the solutions found for the multitude of obstacles to get this running is almost as enjoyable as the hours spent converting maps that now include many additions that blow the original release out of the water. So grateful to finally have what has been missing. Spending countless hours, days, even months, a lot of which on the clock, which nearly my full attention applied to Slayer Edition, is an achievement in itself. Very happy to be part of this team and making history to the eventual benefit of the community. Well said. And we also have a statement from another team member, Rick Day, Sporadic. Many thanks to everyone that voted for us and haven't lost hope with Slayer. It's been a very interesting project to work on with some fun challenges along the way. I'm really proud of our team. I look forward to the day when we share our work with the community and you're all able to play too. So congratulations to the whole Slayer team for the win on Doom. And we are next going back to 2600, and we're done with the work-in-progress games. Now we're moving into the finished games. We're starting with the 2600 games. I think I've corrected the green screen now. Not as much bleed. Looks pretty good. Awesome. You agree? No green. Excellent. Stand silently. Thanks. So for next one up is Best Atari 2600 Homebrew 4K and Under Original Port. And we have this category because there's a lot of people who like to challenge themselves with these consoles, especially the 2600, and make really, really, really tiny programs.
And it's a big limit to limit yourself that way. So
it's massive limit because you only have so much room for graphics, for sound, for, say, a play field, an area to work on, enemies. And 2K and 4K were kind of the first limitations of the 2600 when the carts came out. So some people like to challenge themselves and work within the limits of the 70s, late 70s of the Atari 2600. And it is astounding what people are able to squeeze out of this 4K. Like the enjoyment, like some even include title screens, music tracks, multiple screens, it's astounding. So let's take a look at some of these astounding achievements, and let's take a look at the nominees for Best Atari 2600 Homebrew, 4K and Under, Original and Port.
Best Atari 2600 Homebrew 4K and Under Original and Port. Armor Ambush Reloaded by Bruno Stu. Bob and the Alien Fireflies by 8-Bits in the Basement. Book of Five Rings by Dan Manning. Bot and Tom by Thomas Yench, John Calzano packaging artwork. Duello by Nathaniel Vasconcelos Leto. Laserface Island by Your Face.
Do you want to do the honors? We've got a red envelope, and we've got a Darcy.
Best Atari 2600 Homebrew, less than or equal to 4K. Original and port.
Yes. Not many games made in this. We had to combine them. That's why we combined them.
We have a tie for third place. Bob and the Alien Fireflies, and Book of Five Rings. In second place, Laserface Island. And the winner in first place, Bot and Tom by Thomas Yentz, John Calzano,
Calzano,
I think, credited with packaging artwork.
Congratulations. And we have Thomas Jensch to accept the award on the line. Oh, there goes your headpiece. Hello, Thomas. Welcome. Congratulations.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Yeah, everything is fine.
Yep, we're all good.
We are good, yes. Thank you for the award. And thanks for all people who voted for me. It was a fun journey. This game worked out pretty nicely from the beginning. And I saw it on the Game Jam. I saw the idea and I started developing and everything went fluid until you showed a similar game in your show.
Yeah, it happens more often than you'd think. People developing the same game for multiple platforms or even the same platform.
Yes, and I hadn't released anything until then, and so I thought, oh, I have to stop this. I don't want to compete with somebody else who's doing the same game, and it would be unfair. He was first. But then I realized that he wouldn't proceed with his game, and I thought, okay, I asked him, I will wait 1 month and let's see what you're doing. And since he stopped, I said, okay, I can release what I've done. And from then on, I got really good feedback from the community, some really good suggestions, how I can improve the game. So mainly what I did beyond the original is generated levels. So this was quite a challenge and fun. And more than one life. And since my generated levels are not perfect, some situations are not solvable, I added something like energy so you can survive unfair situations. So that's how it worked, and it was great, yes. And then we did the packaging, and it took only too long until it got into the store. That's the only thing I disliked, and but I think Al is working on making things getting faster, because you have done your game and then you wait half a year or almost a year until it gets into the store. That's a bit annoying.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it speeds up, and it sounds like he's working on that to speed it up.
Yes.
So that's great.
And meanwhile, I've started 2 more games, and you have played them both in your show, Pas de Deux, and lately you played Pong Wars. And Pas de Deux was on hold for 4 months now, because I was waiting for a musician. I plan to do or want to provide a lot of space for people doing music, and I had somebody who wanted to help me, and today he said, no, I can't. So now I'm looking for a musician. If anybody is here, here's your chance, doing music with a lot of space on the Atari 2600.
There you go. It's a perfect platform to ask for somebody.
Yes,
that's awesome. So
I asked on AtariAge already, so in the thread, and please contact me. I hope it's possible again, because my inbox was full for some reason I couldn't understand. Al is aware of the problems. Sure, he's working on it. So, yes, I'm looking for a musician who's doing fitting music to this game.
Excellent. Yeah, Pas de Deux is very fun. And so congratulations. Once again, it's a really fun game for 1 or 2 players. And thanks for coming on. And good job on Bot and Tom. It's really great.
Thank you. And thanks, everybody.
Okay. Bye-bye, Thomas.
Bye-bye.
So now it's time for another giveaway of a $75 gift certificate to AtariAge store. And let's get the bag. And Darcy.
Let Darcy do this.
Is that letter gone, or is it back in?
It's still in there.
Okay, so I is in play again.
Technically, it should come up again.
Still, chances are very low.
I think the chances are the same as before.
So wait for the go. Wait for the go, and then type. Nothing before the go will count, so don't bother. Oh,
I think I found it.
Are you trying to read the letters?
Yeah.
With your thumb? Okay, have you got one?
Oh, I have to pick. Okay,
Yeah, you do have to pick.
One.
Okay, he's got one in his hands. Have you read it? Okay, I've confirmed. Let's do it.
Whoa.
Oh my God, it's done. Dianoid. Jeez, that was fast. Oh, no.
That didn't work.
That didn't work at all. No light. There we go. U, the letter is U. Congratulations, Dion. Dion Allsthorn wins a $75 gift certificate. He can buy his own games in the store. He can buy his very own copy of Lode Runner. So congratulations, Dion, for winning the $75 gift certificate to the AtariAge store. So the next category is Best Atari 2600 Graphics Original. And this, now, we started off with 2600 in the first Atari Homebrew Awards. It was just 2600. So we had a lot of categories. We separated them out into, oh, the cat's at the green screen. We separated them out into music and graphics. So we do have graphics categories for the 2600. And every year we add more and more categories to other platforms. So I can see, hey, see us branching out into graphics and sound for other categories in the future. But for now, 2600 has Best Graphics. So let's take a look at the nominees for Best Atari 2600 Graphics Original.
Best Atari 2600 Graphics Original. Caramujo by Mirsad Saralika, Haroldo Huju. Dark Keep by Edward Smith, Kevin Mosley. Game of the Bear, Too Much to Bear by VHZC Games, Vladimir Zuniga. Covey Covey by Mashti Games, Marco Johannes. Penalt by Carl Garrison, Maggie Vogel, music, William Thorup, packaging artwork. Strike Zone Bowling by Edward Smith, Kevin Mosley. Tober's Nightmare by Mick Crocker.
And we're back with an envelope.
Yay.
And this is for the Best Atari 2600 Graphics Original.
Such a good selection of games.
Oh,
Wow.
people push the 2600 to its limits for beautiful graphics, and
Amazing.
because the 2600 has such good
Colors, yeah.
you're able to pull off some amazing stuff. In third place, Caramujo.
Yay!
Second place, Dark Keep. And the winner of Atari 2600 Best Graphics Original is Strike Zone Bowling by Edward Smith, Kevin Mosley.
Awesome.
Congratulations. And we have on the line Kevin Mosley. Welcome, Kevin. Congratulations on the win. Amazing graphics in this.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me okay?
Perfect.
All right.
It's coming through loud and clear.
So, yeah, I'm Kevin, also known as Kevin Moss 3, joining you from the Strike Zone Bowling Alley. Want to thank James and the rest of the ZeroPage Homebrew for hosting the awards, to Al for building the AtariAge community and continuing to keep it going strong. To everybody that's played the game and given feedback, as well as everyone who's nominated or voted in the awards, whether you voted for this game or not. Want to thank Ed for, again, inviting me to be a part of this work and for his patience while I delayed work on this for several months. It likely would have been finished about a year sooner, but it was a year with a lot of real-life issues, and he was willing to wait it out, so can't thank him enough for that. Also, as always, he's a very talented programmer and pleasure to work with. Thank you to David Page and Atari for bringing the game to the VCS. It's been a great honor to have that game published digitally on that platform. Also, it was the VCS release prospect that got us to redo the gauge at the bottom of the screen, knowing that people will be unlikely to read or even notice the instructions with how they used to be accessed on the VCS at that time. So now I think it's a lot more intuitive, the gauge going to the right for the degree of right spin and going to the left for the degree of the left spin. I really enjoy the game, and that's all thanks to Ed and his brilliant programming. I also want to thank my wife, Kim, for her patience, as I took many evenings and weekends to work on this, so it's been a big sacrifice for her as well. But that's all I have to say. Any of your questions?
Yeah. Absolutely amazing graphics. Every time I see a game with your name pop up on it, I know we're in for a treat with the graphics every time. So absolutely astounding. The number of screens that's included on this. We finally have an amazing bowling game for the 2600. So congratulations again, and great job on it.
Thank you very much.
So we will see you online. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, awesome bowling game.
Love that game.
Yeah. And it has those graphics, like when you have a strike, it has a certain, you know, those screens at the top of the bowling alley, or if it's like a spare, it has a different graphic.
Yeah.
It's got an arcade in there. It's got the shoes. It's got the outside of the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Absolutely astounding.
Yeah.
For the 2600.
Makes sense that this game won. It was really great.
Oh yeah. And we have a written statement from the programmer, Edward Smith, EA Smith. He says, "Hi everyone, thank you for appreciating Strike Zone Bowling. It makes me very happy to know that there are people out there who enjoy playing it. Thanks to Kevin for the amazing graphics, and hats off to ZeroPage Homebrew for recognizing all the hard work and passion that developers put into these games. Live long and prosper, Edward Smith." Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to host these awards.
Yes.
And an honor, actually, and to do the show as well, to be able to play all these amazing games and to do all these world premieres of these games, that people trust us to do them justice on the show and show off their games in the best light possible. Mm-hmm. And hopefully we become better players over the years.
You've become
competent.
a better player over the years.
I think I have. I've played more games now than ever in my life.
There are certain games that I was terrible at that I'm much better at now because of the gameplay, right? Like
right. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Certain genres of games.
Certain styles of gameplay. And
because now we have to play them.
Yeah.
Before it was like a choice, but now I actually appreciate.
I do a lot more.
A lot of different styles of gameplay that I've never encountered
fantastic,
before.
Yeah. Really fantastic.
Now we're going to move into Best Atari 2600 Graphics Port. So let's take a look at the nominees for that category.
Best Atari 2600 Graphics Port. Cheat by Vince Weaver. Elevator Agent by Champ Games. John Champeau, Coding and Design. Nathan Strum, Arts and Graphics, Packaging. Pat Brady, Music and Sounds. Lucky Chase by Carlos Centino. Mist by Vince Weaver. Paul's Happy Bird by Bruno Stu. Turbo Arcade by Champ Games. John Champeau, Coding and Design. Nathan Strum, Arts and Graphics, Sound Effects, Packaging.
Oh, and Tanya's got the red envelope.
I got the red envelope. Okay, so Best Atari 2600 Graphics Port. And coming in third place, we have Myst. And in second place, we have Elevator Agent. And in first place for Best Graphics Port, we have Turbo Arcade by Champ Games. John Champeau for Coding and Design, Nathan Strum Arts and Graphics, Sound Effects, Packaging.
All right, congratulations.
Congrats.
And to accept the award on behalf of Nathan Strum, we have the coder, the developer, John Champeau, on the line. Hello, John. Long time no see.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing today?
Good. Can you guys see me? I have like 12 windows open. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to look at.
Well, yeah, you're in one of them, so
Okay,
we're
good.
all good here. We can hear and see you.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, well,
Congratulations
thank you very much.
on your game-winning best graphics.
Yes, certainly Nathan deserves most of the credit there. So I will accept that award on his behalf. He did mention a few things that he said I have to say, so I guess I should say it.
Nathan.
Okay. Well, first, obviously, I want to thank Nathan for obviously his hard work with the graphics. He did an amazing job. Turbo was a long development cycle on that, so we started getting on each other's nerves there at the end. But we definitely appreciated the hard work that we both put into the game, and I think the end result really speaks to the amount of technology that he threw into the engines. He basically rendered all those scenes, and then basically threw it to me and said, make it work on the Atari. So, but we worked well together, and it was a great opportunity. So thank you to Nathan. He did want me to thank a few people. I'd like to thank John Champeau, the nicest guy in the world.
Oh, very nice.
Did he write that? No.
Was that embellished?
No, I'm kidding. But no, he wanted. First, we wanted to thank Chris Walton, the C in CDFJ, his Xevious kernel, the 4-color kernel that he used for Xevious, inspired us to use that kernel as well for Turbo Arcade, which made basically the game possible that we were able to put together. So, thank you to Chris. And also, he said, thank CGT Gruff, AtariAge user. Apparently in 2007, he's the one who actually came up with this 4-color blending technique. So he did some digging, and apparently it was all based on his work. So thank you to him as well. I'd also like to thank Thomas Jentz for his work, and Dennis DeBro, who worked on the Coleco prototype. We had a discussion about probably, I'm going to date myself here, about 13 years ago, where we were working on a turbo enhanced version that never came to pass, but we used a lot of that information and recommendations for this game as well. So I think that's it. While I have you on the line, let me. Yeah, no, I'll just thank the game testers as well. I mean, I know it's not graphics related, but certainly they helped with the recommendation on tweaks to the graphics, certainly colors. So Gray Defender, that's Glenn. He did a lot of testing on Turbo Arcade. McAllister, who is Nathan Withy, he actually finished the race. He finished all 99 levels.
It's possible?
So it is possible. So for those too difficult, dial up McAllister, and he will give you some playing tips. And also Jurgen Oster, who's Bomberman 94 on AtariAge. He's my PAL guy, and he basically helped with the colors and did testing as well. Also want to thank TJ, Thomas Jentz, the Tom and Bot and Tom Winter guy. He helped with the compression and also the driving paddle controllers. And of course, we always got to thank Al. Al helped us with the transition to the publishing aspect of things as well. So that's all we have for Turbo. But again, thanks everyone, and thanks obviously to ZeroPage for hosting us, and also your game testing as well. So,
no problem. Anytime.
Yeah, my 3 minutes up, or can I keep? I could sing something. No.
Well, save it for the next year, maybe.
Singing.
We'll do an all singing show next year. So get your
all
vocal
musical,
cord.
yeah,
all musical.
It's like the Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode.
We'll start with an opening dance number as well. No.
I love dance. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. I'll save it for the dance. Okay, thanks. Thank you very much. And
thanks so much, John. And I'll see you online.
Yep, we'll talk soon. Thanks. Bye.
Yep. Bye-bye. Congratulations to Nathan Strum for that absolutely astounding accomplishment.
Amazing.
It's like a movie playing in the background, really, of roads and scenery.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Yeah.
So the next one, we're going to be moving into music and sound. Speaking of singing,
nice.
For the 2600. So the next category is Best Atari 2600 Music and Sound Original. So let's take a look at the nominees.
Best Atari 2600 Music and Sound Original. Very Fun by Mike Littau. John Calzano packaging artwork. Dark Keep by Edward Smith, Kevin Mosley. Escape from Mars by Leandro Camara. Game of the Bear, Too Much to Bear by VHZC Games, Vladimir Zuniga. Covey Covey by Mashti Games, Marco Johannes. Penalt by Carl Garrison, Maggie Vogel for music, William Thorup packaging artwork. Robot Zed by Chris Spry.
Oh, hold that down below the camera line. No giving away the secrets beforehand. But we'll give away this one. The best Atari 2600 music in a sound original. In third place, Robot Zed. Woo! In second place, Escape from Mars. Woo! And the winner for Atari 2600 Best Music and Sound Original is Covey Covey by Mashti Games by Marco Johannes. Woo! Congratulations. And we have Marco on the line. Congratulations, Marco, on winning with Covey Covey.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me all right?
We're all good.
Thanks for having me on the show again.
You're very welcome, and congratulations on Covey Covey. It's an astounding accomplishment.
So much fun.
For graphics and sound as well.
Thank you so much. I'd like to thank the following. So Jamtex, Darford Hitchings, he came up with the original concept and inspired me to make a game like this, and he did a lot of the early testing. Armscar Coder, he came in later in the game and helped with some of the later testing and helping to get the game finished. Al Nafer, he helped set up the back-end scoring system for the plus-rum function, so the score can be set to plus-rum and also retrieved and displayed on the screen. Now, the actual music was made with the tool Tier Tracker, which probably a lot of the AtariAge scene knows is a fantastic way to be able to make music for the Atari 2600, and made by Kai Leary and Andre Wichman. So thank you so much for making that tool. I could not do what I do without that tool, so thank you. Thanks to ZeroPage Homebrew for showing Covey Covey and for bringing it to the scene for people to see. Thank you to all of the AtariAge members who voted for Covey Covey for the sound category and for playing the game. Thank you. I'm so happy to know that my game is being played by people around the world, so thank you so much to all the members. And thank you to my family for believing in me and believing that I could make music for games, and for the countless nights where I've been working on the game and not spending time with them. So they have a lot of faith in me to do what I do. So thank you to them, and back to you.
Wow. Congratulations. Great shirt, by the way. That's a ZPH shirt. There you go.
Nice,
now you can see it. Covey Covey's a great puzzler for 1 or 2 players. So if you love puzzle games, you're going to love Covey Covey.
Fantastic.
So congratulations on winning Best Music and Sound for Covey Covey.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show.
You bet. And see you online.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, really fun puzzle game. We had a lot of fun playing it. It's got a lot of options too for difficulty.
Yeah, and I don't know. I love that genre of game. I love the Tetris games and the puzzle games. Yeah. And so when we played Covey Covey, I was very, very excited and happy to see a game like that, and it is such a fun game. So
yeah, a lot of colors on the
really
screen, so don't discount it for graphics either.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't
Go out
played
and
it,
play
definitely.
It's a really fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to continue along that line for music and sound, but first we're going to take a look at what the let's go to the close-up camera.
I don't know how close you want to get because there are a few flaws in here.
There we go.
It's a little bubbly.
So to switch over.
But there we go.
So this is we're still working on it, but a little bubbly. There won't be any bubbles in the ones. But this
a test award here.
Test award. This is the award that people will get. They'll also get a certificate showing their name. It's like gold outlines, really nice. You've seen them online, and they get the red envelopes with their names that we read out as well. So big, nice prize package.
Yes, yeah.
Well deserved. So let's get on to the next category, which is Best Atari 2600 Music and Sound for Port. So let's take a look at the nominations.
Best Atari 2600 Music and Sound Port. Elevator Agent by Champ Games. John Champeau, Coding and Design. Nathan Strum, Art and Graphics Packaging. Pat Brady, Music and Sounds. Food Ninja by Ricardo Pym. Lucky Chase by Carlos Centino. Mist by Vince Weaver. Paul's Happy Bird by Bruno Stew.
Get ready. Good.
Turbo Arcade by Champ Games. John Champeau, Coding and Design. Nathan Strum, Art and Graphics, Sound Effects, Packaging.
And we're back. So you got the right envelope. It's your turn.
Yes, Best Atari 2600 Music and Sound Port. And coming in third place, we have a tie. It's Food Ninja and Lucky Chase. In second place, we have Turbo Arcade. And winner, Elevator Agent by Champ Games, John Champeau, Coding and Design, Nathan Strum, Art and Graphics Packaging, and Pat Brady for the music and sounds.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
And
I do not have.
oh, it's not there?
I had to search and I found two of them.
Oh, let me just go take them.
1 second, 1 second. I can show off my new coaster in the meantime. Since I've been making awards, I've made some coasters. Here's a nice fancy coaster.
No, we give them away.
Be giving them away. Holographic zero-page coasters. I might be too close. Sparkly. There we go.
You can switch over to the close-up, actually.
Oh, if you can.
That's really cool.
There. Sparkly
Wow.
coasters. Ooh. We're getting Pat. We're getting Pat. He's coming.
Decent chats.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, so that's the new zero-page coaster. I'm making a bunch of them. I always have a little bit of extra resin when I make the awards, so I make a few coasters to go along with them. How's it going over there?
Oh, we're trying to find him.
Okay.
Pat Brady.
Pat Brady says sorry. Pat Brady's in the chat.
Oh, can you text us? Text us, Pat. We've lost your name in our list of people, and it should pop up. Maybe scroll to the top. Oh, is that them?
That should be him.
Okay.
Okay, we've got a hold of him.
No.
Yep, that's it.
Brady
Did they
Patterson.
Is that missed call? Calling us?
Is that recent?
Yeah, let's do it. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
We've got Pat Brady on the line.
We hope.
Almost.
We'll see.
We're almost there.
Oh.
Got something. We've got a blurry photo. Might be him. Oh.
Maybe not the right one.
Do you have a sticky over your
one second.
camera?
1 second. This is being.
Oh, is it that, or is it that?
Well, it's two things.
Oh,
There
haha.
we go.
Okay, something seems to be happening.
There we go.
Yay!
Okay, let's switch over.
Using my phone. All right.
There, we're in business now.
Yeah.
Hello, Pat. Congratulations.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. I want to figure out if I can. Sorry. FaceTime.
It's a very good picture,
It is very
but it
sharp.
is very zoomed in. But it's a very good picture. Probably the best we've had.
No. Sorry about this. Okay.
It's all good.
Now. Oh, it's still. Where's it coming from now? Very close.
We can see and hear you.
Okay.
Oh, it's a cat.
Woo!
Oh, we love cats. That'll work. Just keep it on the cat.
Is it back to me?
Oh. No.
No,
Oh,
it's the
dropped.
image dropped.
Maybe switch away for a second. Back to us until switch away.
Yeah. There we
Until
go.
we've got it going again. Okay, now
that
switch
looks
back.
better.
Okay, we're
Okay.
good now. Hello,
Is that
Pat.
there?
Congratulations on the win.
Yes, you're there.
You're good.
Okay. Sorry about all that. Thank you. I have a few people that I'd like to acknowledge and thank, starting with Yoshio Imamura, who was the composer of this most catchy music that I merely transcribed for the Atari 2600. I'd like to thank John Champeau, who is, in fact, the nicest guy in the world. When he first contacted me after I had written something that a lesser person would have taken antagonistically, and instead he contacted me and said, "Hey, I've got this project that I was wondering if you would like to work on." And so that was how this started. I asked him early on, I know you use the CDFJ for pretty much all your games. I said, is this going to be using CDFJ audio? He said, no, I'm using all of the cycles for the kernel for graphics. And you can certainly see that. It's, I hadn't seen the game at that point. But the amount of sprites and color changes that he put on the screen in the 2600 is really wild. But he ended up eventually finding a way to give me one load instruction in the middle of 1 point in each frame, which turned out to help quite a bit. And just in general, real, genuine pleasure to work with. So thanks to John. I want to thank my wife, Sarah, and my kids, Ebba and Owen, who were totally supportive throughout all of this project. And finally, I'd like to thank everybody who appreciated the music and sound on Elevator Agent, and also just music and sound on Atari 2600 and TIA chip. In general, it's really appreciate the people that pay attention to that.
Yeah, it's amazing what people are doing with the TIA chip. It's absolutely stunning, the music that they're able to get out of it and the sounds. So, absolutely amazing job.
Thank you.
So congratulations again. And anything else you want to add before we let you go? Oh, the cats.
Oh, the cats. Oh.
2 cats. Oh, that's what people tuned in for is the cats. 100%. Oh,
that's lovely.
What are their names?
This is Stormy, and that up there is Sparks.
Stormy and Sparks. Oh, those are some fine cats you have.
Okay. Thank you.
So congratulations. Thank you once again for coming on. And anything else you're working on in the future? I keep forgetting to ask that.
Yeah.
Not right now, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, you'll be in high demand now that you're an award-winning sound designer for games.
Thank you.
So, congratulations, and we'll see you online. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Next one we're going to go to is a Best Atari 8-Bit 5200 Homebrew Original. Now, these are the top awards we're moving into.
Nice.
Overall package for the
whole
game. It's for
Okay.
the sound, it's for the graphics, it's for the gameplay.
Best
it's
overall,
for
all the elements coming
combined
together into the cohesive game.
That's
Yeah.
right. So this is for Best Atari 8-Bit 5200 Homebrew Original. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Best Atari 8-Bit 5200 Homebrew Original. Binary Parasite by Martin Simacek. Dot A by Martin Simacek. Dude Story by Mariusz Eheshtet. Code, Graphics, Music. Tenebra Series by Ali Puladi. Time Wizard by Krzysztof Petrovsky.
Darcy's got the envelope, and Darcy's back.
Best Atari 8-Bit 5200 Homebrew Original. We got some.
Got some names. Got
some words on
games,
here.
Yeah.
In third place, we have Tenebra Series. In second place, Dude Story. In first place, Time Wizard by Krzysztof
Petrovsky.
Petrovsky.
All right. And for any Polish language speakers out there, how is Tanya's pronunciation of the Polish names?
You don't need to mention how mine is.
No. His is excellent. You don't even need to say it. We have a written... Oh, my throat. We have a written acceptance speech from Krzysztof. It says, "Hello, Atari community. I'm incredibly honored and happy that my humble game won the contest for the best Atari 8-bit computer game of 2023. I would like to express my deep gratitude to the organizers of the competition that once again we have the opportunity to vote for the best games of the past year. This is especially important in promoting the development of games for our beloved retro computers and consoles. Many thanks to the AtariAge community for choosing Time Wizard as the best in this category, especially since the level of production last year is really even and it was difficult to choose the winner. Each one deserves exceptional recognition. With that, I would like to congratulate and thank all the finalists in this and other categories for your incredible contribution to the development of retro gaming. Time Wizard is my second computer game and my first attempt at creating a platform game. My experience in this topic is not as high as many of you. Therefore, I had to spend a lot of time learning and getting to know technical aspects of programming this type of game. This would not have been possible without the support of the Atari community, whose members willingly share their knowledge. In addition, I used tools that made the entire process of designing and developing the game easier, such as the Mad Pascal compiler. Also, I would like to thank my family for their understanding and support during the 5 months I was busy with the project. In the near future, I'd like to prepare a physical release of the game and cartridge in such a way that it can be run on a computer with 64K of RAM. I want this release to include more levels, also authored by people from the Atari community. That's why I've prepared a level editor, which is available for anyone who's interested. Let this be your game as well. Thank you very much again for this distinction, and may the Atari legend continue to live on. Take care, all of you. Congratulations on that win, and we will be in contact to get the trophy and the envelope and the certificate out to you. And Time Wizard is a super awesome game. It's got that rewinding mechanism built into it. So like it's not just for if you die, it's you have to get something, rewind, and then out of a pit or whatever. It's really, really nice. The next category is the companion port category for the best Atari 8-bit 5200 port. So let's take a look at the nominees.
Best Atari 8-bit 5200 homebrew port. Block Attack by Tomasz Bila, code, Yaroslav Wyszynski, graphics, Piotr Lis and Vin Samuel, music. Gold Diggers by Christian Walczek, code, Krzysztof Ziembek, graphics, Zoltar X, music. Inertia by Franciszek Hura, Buddy. Night Night by Lars Langens, Konstantinos Giamalidis, additional graphics. Plan B, Part 2, Mission Unlikely by Franciszek Hura, Michał Szyplewski. Space Taxi by Andrea Cuscetto.
Hey, taxi. Pad 4.
I fixed the green screen on the outro. I know there's a lot of green in the intro. I have the winning envelope.
Color.
Green's a good color.
Yeah.
I like to see through it better, though.
Yes.
Yes. So, in third place for Best Atari 8-bit 5200 homebrew port is Plan B Part 2 Mission Unlikely. In second place, Night Night. And the winner for Best Atari 8-bit 5200 homebrew port is Space Taxi by Andrea Cuscetto. Congratulations. Let me go to my notes. And we have a pre-recorded video from Andrea Cuscetto as his acceptance speech. So let's take a look at that.
Hi friends, I can't believe it. I won the Atari Homebrew Awards. Honestly, I'm really happy, but also a bit surprised because I didn't expect to win. Also because I think that all the other games in the competition definitely deserved the first prize too. This amazing story began for me about 10 years ago, when after several years I resumed in programming on my beloved Ataris. And I always liked the Space Taxi, the way Kuchar programmed it and how he introduced the amazing speech synthesis. Honestly, after I finished the first 2 or 3 levels, I never thought I would have completed the game. But in 2019, I made a major leap forward, completing all 25 different levels. And finally, about 1 year ago, I faced the last part of the game, speech synthesis included. During these long years, I learned a lot, and in Space Taxi you can find software sprites, speech synthesis, raster music tracker modules, a bunch of display list interrupts, but most of all, a lot of fun. Working on Space Taxi for me has been a hard and sweet adventure, but even if I did it all by myself, honestly, I absolutely need to say thanks to many people. Thanks to John Kuchar for creating Space Taxi and to allow me to share my Atari version with you all. Thanks to Simone Guidi, and a huge big thanks to Filippo Filson Santellocco for the support, advice, long beta testing sessions, and really important for me. Thanks to Shanti77 and Peter Dell for precious info about speech synthesis and assembler programming with RMT modules. A great big fat thanks to James E. O'Brien and all the ZeroPage Homebrew friends for the huge support they give to our community of Atarians always. And finally, thanks to AtariAge and all Atari users for supporting me with their comments and for rewarding me with the first prize in this category of the 6th Atari Homebrew Awards. Now, naturally, I want to continue with Atari game programming, and I'm currently working on something simple, but definitely short to finish than Space Taxi. I hope to give you some more news in a short time. Anyway, that's all. So, thanks again, James, and good night to you all and everyone from Italy. Ciao.
Congratulations again, Andrea. Space Taxi was one of my favorite games on the Commodore 64, where the people had speech and say, "Hey, taxi, pad 2, please." So funny. Such a fun game, and so many levels. It was great when I saw that he was making it for the Atari 8-bit, because then I could play it again. It's time. Once again, I get to draw this time. I know, you get to hold this piece of paper, though. Don't hold it up to the camera, though. It's secret. Okay, Jason, if you're ready to on the go. So wait till it says go in the chat. I'm going to draw a letter out of the bag, A through Z. And it... I'm not going to read it out. It is. No. And go. Oh my God, somebody got it. Okay, you have to scroll up immediately.
I can scroll up.
Scroll up.
What's the
There you
letter?
go.
What's the letter? I can see it.
Up. It was right there. Down a bit. There we go. VR Gamer for Life. Congratulations. You got it like the 4th one. So I am not familiar with you. So if you could whisper to me on Twitch, then give me your information. If you're on the AtariAge forums, tell me your AtariAge forums handle, and we can get in touch with you that way. Otherwise, just give me your email, and we'll get in touch.
I think you
with
primed people to pick that one, though. I mean, you started by saying...
What did I say?
You
Did
said
I give it
2
away?
letters, and one of them was that one.
Did I?
You said A to Z.
Oh, so, you know, or somewhere in between. But, yeah. Got lucky. Oh,
VR Gamer caught in an ad. What?
caught an ad. Oh.
Hopefully they got back. Oh, Woot. Okay, good.
That's hilarious. Guess the letter and then straight to ad.
Straight to ad. There you go.
I can't control the ads. I definitely would not
Back.
put
Oh,
an ad.
that's so
Oh, you're
funny.
back? Okay.
Yeah.
Whisper to me on Twitch. I'm not familiar with your handle, so get in touch with me that way. Tell me your AtariAge forum handle, or just send me your email address and we can continue on from there. Okay, I need my paper, please.
Oh, this one. Don't show them.
And you win a $75 gift certificate from the AtariAge store. Congratulations. Now we're into Atari Lynx, the handheld that could. Yeah. Zoom, enhance. So this, we added the Lynx in, I think, last year.
Yeah, I think so.
And I got my own Lynx consoleized with VGA output, and it's been an absolute joy to play it on the show. It's low resolution, but the power behind it makes the games awesome. Pico 8 really reminds me of the Lynx. I don't know if you're familiar with the Pico 8. It's like a modern virtual console. It's 128 by 128 pixels, but you can do anything with those pixels. And the Lynx really feels like that, or Pico 8 feels like the Lynx, obviously. But this, I digress. This are the nominees for Best Atari Lynx Homebrew.
Best Atari Lynx Homebrew. Dungeddon by Paul Lay. Growing Ties Deluxe by Dr. Ludos. Carl Forhen Music. William Thorup Packaging Art. Scooternia by Alex Kraken. Starblader by Retro Guru, Shahaz Sahib, Supervisor, Gisberto Rendinella, Code, Simon Butler, Graphics, Michał Szydlowski, Music. Stinger by Fabrizio Caruso. Autonexus by Alex Kraken and Alexander Grade, created by Drozerix, Music, Michał Szydlowski, Music Adaption, William Thorup, Packaging Art.
And we're back. Darcy's got an envelope.
I've got an envelope.
With names.
With names. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So many words. In third place, Dungeon.
Yeah, we're debating how to say that. Dungeon?
All right.
Either way.
I said it how I said it.
Congratulations.
Yay! In second place, Starblader. And in first place, Odinexus by Alex Kraken, Alexander Grade, created by, I guess,
Drozerix.
Drozerix is for music. Michał Szydlowski, music adaptation. William Thorup, packaging art, and Michał Szydlowski.
That's the pronunciation for above. Anyway, congratulations. So we've got Alex on the line. Let's switch over to him. Congratulations once again.
Hello, yeah, thank you. It's me again, your favorite French guy. Sorry. We are all very happy. I tried my best to get someone else from the team to speak tonight, but they were like, "Hey, you're already doing it, so why not again?"
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're good at it. You can do it, right?
But so this game it started as a little jam game. Again, I think we did the first version for the 30th anniversary of the Lynx, so 2019. So just me and a graphic artist, Alexander, two Alex in the end. And then we got help from Michael, who make a really great adaptation from this musician, Drozerix, which allow us to use his music. And the cherry on the cake was to get William on board to do the art for the packaging. And all of that was with the help of Albert. So we are also very happy to be the first Lynx game released by AtariAge. So I think in the end, we did our best. The game can definitely could be a bit better. It's like someone said, you never finish a game, you just ship it. So we figure like, okay, we put so much effort into it. I think we have a really nice product in the end. So I hope you will enjoy it. I think you can order it, and Albert can probably give more precision, but it's gonna be ready for shipping soon, if I understood correctly. So it's there. And to conclude, maybe last note. So I can't have just one project. So since Odinexus is done, I'm wrapping up Red in the next couple of months. So I figured it was time to restart my work on this little game I started many years ago called Bombercats, which is a Bomberman clone sort of. Already shared some picture many years ago, and then I push it in the back of the backlog. So, but now I'm back on it, and I hope I can share more soon. So again,
I'm guessing it's multiplayer through the comlinks.
That's actually the reason why I stopped working on it, because I had some issue to actually I just had one Lynx, so I couldn't really test comlinks. But now there is like actually an emulator you can do some tests, and I got help from Carl from Songberg. Actually, he shared with me some code. He will be the editor of the game actually, so hi to him if he's around. So that's the objective. The game is finished from single player perspective, which is fun, but obviously we would like to have at least 2 players, something like that. Yes, but more on that.
Oh, very exciting. Excellent. So congratulations again for winning all the awards.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Odin Nexus is great. I love playing it on the show. Shooters, I love shooters, so it was a pleasure to play it on the show. So thank you so much for making it, and congratulations again.
Thanks again. Have a great day or evening. I don't know. For it's in bed.
it's getting to the afternoon. So have a great day as well. Talk to you online.
See you guys.
Bye bye. Now we're going to move into Jaguar. Completed Jaguar. So the next category is Best Atari Jaguar Homebrew. So let's take a look at the nominees for that.
Best Atari Jaguar Homebrew. Block'em Sock'em by Second Dimension. Reboot. Lawrence Stavely, Code. Roald Strauss, Music. J. Leal, Graphics. John Hancock. The Hunt by William Thorup. Michał Radecki Mikulich, Music. Jakub Debski, Original Code. Pavel Shevchik, Original Artwork Graphics. Novagen Volume 1 by Novagen Software Inc. Lawrence Stavely, William Thorup, Packaging Artwork. Raiding Rivers by Lawrence Stavely, Roald Strauss Music, Eric D. DSP, Alexander Grade, D. Jackson, Carol Shaw, Sprites. Rocket Ranger by Lawrence Stavely. Switchblade 2 by Lawrence Stavely.
Hey, did you know that when there's green in a game, it's see-through if you put green as see-through?
I do now.
Is it your turn to read?
I think I read the last one. I think I'm still sweaty from it.
Okay, here you go. And I think I need to fix that, but I will fix it in a second. Let's read out the names first. So, for Best Atari Jaguar Homebrew, in third place, it's Raiding Rivers. In second place is actually a three-way tie.
Wow.
That's crazy. People couldn't decide. It's a tie between Block'em Sock'em, The Hunt, and Switchblade 2. And the winner for Best Atari Jaguar Homebrew is Rocket Ranger by Lawrence Stavely. Congratulations. I'm going to go over and fix something so we can see Lawrence Stavely. It is that.
It's all under control, folks. Don't panic.
Don't panic. Nobody panic. Stop panicking. Okay. And we have Lawrence Stavely on the line. Let's go to him. Welcome, Lawrence, and congratulations. Nice background.
Thank you. I thought I'd put that up. We'll send it over, so, yep.
It's great.
Yeah, no, this is great. Again, to be recognized like this is just brilliant. I'd like to thank Cinemaware. They've been fantastic to work with, bringing these games to a new platform so many years later after everybody thought it was all over, but isn't that what this entire award thing is about anyway? So they've been great. I'd like to thank Sven from Cinemaware and William Thorup for providing the artwork and updating it and bringing it to how it looks there. It just looks fantastic. And Albert again for the packaging and probably I think the biggest manual he's done, because the manual for this is just insane. We did try.
It's a big game. There's a lot of components.
There is a lot of components in this game. We did try to do the code wheel, but in the end, we just gave up and went for a code sheet because that was just getting a bit.
It works just fine. The code sheet's perfect.
Yeah, I've worked on this game on and off for over 3 years, so to actually get this award for doing this, that means a lot. This is probably the toughest port I've done. Particularly getting the music to align was really difficult, and testing it, as you can imagine, was a nightmare due to how complex it is. In fact, I thought I'd completed the game and got all the way through, and there's a scene after the post-credits, and it crashed.
Oh, no. Yeah, you have to test out every branch, everything,
and
right?
to get back to that again is like another however long to play it. It's just, that was good. I do realize that winning Best Homebrew for a port of a commercial game might feel a bit odd for some people, so I'd like to acknowledge a couple of other people. I'd like to acknowledge William Thor at BitJag for The Hunt and Oddit Will Be Watching. Those two are
great game,
fantastic, and The Hunt got my vote, so with a little bit of a different random number outcome, Will would be on the stream now talking to you, and I wouldn't have a problem with that at all, because The Hunt's fantastic.
No, all great games. So good.
Dr. Typo for the Tube games and all the other stuff. Swap do for Burger Tom and the Lara project. Fadist for Caribbean Tavern and all the other stuff he does. Everybody else making games, and of course the one Jaguar superfan who cannot be left out, Max Vampire. He truly is the hero the Jaguar needs. So, more importantly, I'd like to acknowledge the people who are starting out and learning with Jag Studio. These people are the future, and thank you to ZeroPage Homebrew for showing their stuff, because without new people coming in, this thing is going to fizzle out and die. So to everybody who's setting out and just making new games, this is for you as well. And I'd like to encourage the other devs again from the other systems to take a look at Jag Studio. And other than that, I hope to see you next year with Jumping in Shadows and Rebounds.
Oh, excellent. Yes. Yeah, Jumping at Shadows is awesome.
I know.
Can't wait to play it again on the show.
I know I said that last year, but we'll try and finish it this year.
It's a big game. It's very lot of graphic detail, so I can understand. Takes a while.
Yeah.
So congratulations yet again, Lawrence. Great work as always.
Thank you, and thanks for running these awards. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Oh, no problem. It's exactly for what you stated, is to encourage more people to get into development, or more people to learn about these amazing games that are still being made for these consoles and computers that we loved growing up.
Yep, exactly. All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
Thank
and we'll
you.
see you online.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Give me the paper. Let's see what's next. We're getting down to the last ones. Oh, an exciting one next. Off the beaten path a little bit. This one is for Best Atari Homebrew Packaging.
Oh.
Now, this encompasses all the different, all big rainbow, everybody's underneath it. All of the categories: computer, 2600, 5200, 7800, 8-bit, Lynx, Jaguar. Because packaging...
They all have the same power and resolution. They all have the same technology behind their packaging.
That's right. And it's
available to them.
They can get 600 DPI, 1200, 2400 DPI if they
They
get the
could
right
use
printer.
crayons, or they could use laser printing,
Handmade.
or whatever they really do. I don't know.
And there's a big variety in packaging. Actually, there's lots of people that include postcards and coins and lots of fun things. So it's quite a variety of packaging. And I think at the top of the show, 61 eligible physical games that the nomination committee had to sift through and look at all the different packaging and narrow it down to 6. It was tough. So you'll see a big mix of different platforms in this next nomination group. So let's take a look at all the amazing packaging for Atari systems.
Best Atari Homebrew Packaging. Alien Holocaust 2 by Bitnamic Software. Fernando Rodriguez Salvio, Design and Code. Dangerous City, Kamal and Hubert Novinsky, Map, Krzysztof Ziembek, Instructions, Description, Publishing Organization, Jakub Husak, Cartridge, Rafał Dudek, and Piotr Krzyzicki, Box Cover Art. Harpy's Curse, William Thorup, Packaging Artwork. Autonexus, William Thorpe Packaging Art. On Escape by Vortidor Games, Zednik Eisenhammer, cover art, Marek Peshut, soundtrack and story. Penalt, William Thorpe, packaging artwork.
So, big diversity of stuff going on there. I think it might be your turn
Yay!
to read it out.
Best Atari Homebrew Packaging. The art category. I love it.
Yes, that's right.
All right, and so coming in third place, we have Penalt. And second place, On Escape. And winner, Alien Holocaust 2 by Bitnamic Software. Fernando Rodriguez Salvio for designing code. Pedro Pimenta for music.
Congratulations. And we have an acceptance of video for this one from Fernando Rodriguez Salvio.
And I see Fernando in the chat too.
Oh, excellent.
So, yeah,
he is here.
congrats.
So, congratulations. So let's take a look at his acceptance.
Gostaria de agradecer aos amigos Tânia, James do ZeroPage Homebrew pelo prêmio do Alien Holocaust e agradecer todo o pessoal, os desenvolvedores que estão fazendo esse renascimento do Atari, a própria Atari, o AtariAge, todos os amigos que também desenvolveram as ferramentas, o Atari, né? Então é isso, agradecendo aí e obrigado.
Hello everyone, I'm Filipe Veiga, co-owner and producer of Portuguese side of Bitnamic. We are very happy with the nomination and victory of Alien Holocaust 2 for Best Packaging, a game that IGN Brazil also chose as the best indie at the Brazil Game Show last year. This encouraged us to want to do more and better, and you can look forward to more physical editions in 2024. Thank you so much.
Também agradecimento especial aos amigos brasileiros que estão trabalhando também nos jogos, a Bitnamic, o Game Select e todos os outros aí que estão fazendo esse trabalho no Brasil e pelo mundo todo, né? Fora os Estados Unidos, claro, Canadá, né? É isso, muito obrigado. Gostaria de...
Okay. There we go. And we got a sneak preview of their new game.
Wow, that looks exciting.
A huge full-screen spider shooting playfield webs.
That's pretty cool.
That's
pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Wow.
So.
Well, congratulations.
Can't wait to play that.
Yeah.
Congratulations again, Fernando.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to move on to the 7800 category.
Nice.
So, best Atari 7800, Homebrew, Original, and Port. So let's take a look at the nominees.
Best Atari 7800 Homebrew Original and Port. Arty by Muddy Vision. Lewis Hill, coding, graphics. Bobby Clark, music. Mike Sarna, code guru. Matt Smith, music help. John Calzano, packaging artwork. Harpy's Curse by Todd Fermansky. William Thorpe, packaging artwork. Mario Brothers by Old Style, Bobby Clark, music and sound effects. Pentago by 20th Street Arcade, Daryl Genther, Paul Lay and Pat Brady, music and music engine. Plum Luck DX by Blake Smith, William Thorup packaging artwork.
And we're back. Is it my turn to read?
Yes, it is. It's your turn.
Like that?
Yeah.
So, best Atari 7800 Homebrew, original and port, and 7800 games have picked up quite a bit in development in the past couple of years. It's been awesome. Some amazing games. In the third place, Harpy's Curse.
Woo!
In second place, Mario Brothers.
Woo! Good job.
And in first place, the winner for Atari 7800 Best Homebrew Original and Port is RT by Muddy Vision, Lewis Hill, Code and Graphics, Bobby Clark Music, Mike Sarna, Code Guru, Matt Smith, Music Help, John Calsano, Packaging Artwork. Congratulations. Lewis Hill did want to be here, but unfortunately could not be here, so he has a written statement that I am to read out for you from Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, joystick jugglers and pixel enthusiasts, thank you all very much for voting for Artie in the 6th Annual Atari Homebrew Awards. Sorry I can't be on the stream live. Receiving an award voted on by the community is also always very special and humbling, and I am very grateful. I owe a huge thank you to the community that supports and encourages homebrew development on our mature platforms. Artie started out as a refresh of Hero by John Van Ryzen, one of the true great 2600 titles. Artie, however, ended up growing far beyond that original concept, as many of my projects do. Artie has new graphics, new gameplay idea, new controls, themed rescue areas, and new story, as well as fantastic music, pokey music from Bobby Clark. I hope I succeeded in bringing a modern reimagining of that style of game. And I hope that everyone who tries Artie has as much fun playing it as I did creating it. It was a real labor of love. Artie was in a category packed with many standout games, and honestly, any of those games would have been a worthy winner. I think it's fantastic that we have so many active developers who are also enthusiasts for our 7800 and make amazing games year in and year out. I would like to say a few thank yous. I would like to start by thanking everyone for their support when I was making Artie. The feedback, comments, bug reports, suggestions, the kind words of encouragement really mean a lot, and they really do help. Oh, the cat's playing with a scrunchy ball. Cute. A huge thank you to the Artie test group. In no particular order, Steve Ramirez, Jesse Hardesti, Robert Tuchito, S. Ramirez, 8, Crossbow and Trevor. You guys are the heroes behind the scenes, testing and finding more bugs than even the most determined arachnid would envy, providing huge amount of gameplay, feedback, and suggestions. It's no exaggeration to say you guys play a pivotal role in helping Artie become the game it is. Thank you. Thanks also to Albert at AtariAge for the huge amount of work that goes into making a cartridge release for all games, not just Artie and EXO. And for making that happen, I get to peek behind the scenes at how that all comes together. It's a bit like reaching the last levels on Frogger. Here's last levels on Frogger. I'm just finding out all these games do have an end. A bit nerve-wracking, a bit exciting, and usually involves a lot of hopping from thing to thing. A huge special thanks to Mike Sarna and Matt Smith. Without the tools like 7800 Basic and Atari Dev Studio, none of this would be possible, and I'd have to learn assembly again. Thanks to James, Tanya, and the ZPH team for helping to showcase all of the homebrew from many platforms and giving developers a platform to show their games off. Thank you. And last but by no means least, Mrs. H for the many cups of tea, fueling my programming, and the Hill Tribe, Bethany, Hermione, and Ruben, for their support and actually thinking it's cool that Dad makes games for ancient game consoles. May your controllers never malfunction and your high scores be epic. Thank you. Oh, great acceptance speeches from all the developers. Love it.
Muddy Funster is in the chat and was just saying that he's in a hotel with terrible Wi-Fi, so that's why he didn't join.
Okay. Well,
so,
you're in the chat. That's great.
That's nice, yeah.
Congratulations. You're
awesome.
It's always a pleasure debuting your games on the show and playing your games. They're all so very creative, each one of them. So now we get to the part of the program where we reflect on the people that we unfortunately have lost in the past little while. in the past year or even years past that we did not know about. So here is an in memoriam to honor all the amazing community members that are no longer with us. Cut it a bit early. That's okay. Sorry, I kind of prompted you. It's always sad to lose people from the community, but we'd like to honor them in any way we can for their contributions.
My heart goes out to their families too, who are dealing with their loss, and to members of the community who worked with them as well. So
yeah, we did include everyone. That was the last person there.
Yeah.
I would like to thank the nomination committee for helping make the Atari Homebrew Awards what it is by narrowing down these hundreds and hundreds of games down to the 6 or so, depending. We have to sometimes vary it to 5 or 7, depending on circumstances, so that you guys can vote on them. They are, in no particular order, Lord Kraken, A. Gradinu, Armscar Coder, 2600, Smitty B, Blue Swimmer, Razor, Clint Thompson, Dave M, Fadus, Nop 90, Ninjaba, Jeremiah K, Propane 13, Carl G. Carey, Kev Kelly, K3V, Cyrano J, Muddy Funster, LX.net, Machine, Matosima, MK Smith, Latom, Revenge, Splendid Nut, Phil Sand, Kiryu Jimbo, Sporadic, Trebor, Atarius Maximus, Thomas Yanch, Reventuli, Vitoko, Lau, Bitjag, Al Nefer, and Pseudographics. Thank you so much for all your hard work in playing those hundreds of games and helping out with the Atari Homebrew Awards. You're going to have to do that thing I did, if you remember. Double click on laptop. And then right there. And then deactivate and activate. You shoot that bad cat.
I see.
The next category is another special category where we like to honor somebody who has contributed so much to the community that people feel that they deserve a Lifetime Achievement Award, and I definitely think this person does as well. And all the other people, and Atari thinks.
I was going to say Atari's here for his award now, but
no,
it's not the cat.
It is the Lifetime Achievement Award, and this is for the sum of all the parts of everything they have done over usually many years, many decades, in service of the community. Maybe games they've made, could be tools they've made, could be music, could be any kind of contribution. So we like to honor one person a year nominated by the nomination committee or voted on by the nomination committee, because nomination committee has an in-depth knowledge of everything that goes on in the community. They're usually people that have been around for a long time. And this year, let's see who it might be. Lifetime Achievement Award. Let's just read out their accolades first, because there's no third or second place. There's only a winner. They are the co-developer of Atari Basic and developer of 7800 Basic. The host of 7800.8bitdev.org, central repository of all things 7800. Emulation developments and improvements impacting MAME, A7800, JS7800, and plus 2600. Utilities and games developer, 7800 Header, 7800 Heat, Time Salvo, Naughty List, and much more. And also a plethora of advice, directions, admonishments, and assistance provided for an abundance of individuals within the community. And this person is Mike Sarna, aka Rev Eng. Congratulations, Mike Sarna, well deserved. And we have Mike on the line. Let's switch over to Mike. Hello, Mike. Hey. Congratulations, and completely well deserved. Your name is everywhere. I think I counted at least 5 or 6 people who thanked you specifically in their awards. So congratulations.
Thanks. I get around a bit. I've prepared a little bit of a speech. I hope I'm not too pompous here, but I'm going to start with apologies to Sally Field. You like me. You really, really like me.
Nice.
I want to thank all the committee members that voted for me in this. For the rest of you, you may be wondering to yourself, who the heck is this guy, and why does he think that I really, really like him? Short story is, I'm a guy that works on development tools for homebrew games on the Atari 2600 and 7800 consoles. Some of those tools are boring but important. Some are esoteric and weird. Sometimes I even get to team up with others and work on their boring and esoteric stuff. I host a development wiki, I probe hardware mysteries, I answer technical questions in the forums. So that's me. Now, you may, if you have a different home ground at AtariAge, and maybe one of your favorites is one of the other Atari consoles, you're probably thinking that that description sounds a lot like someone else in your corner of the woods. And I agree. I actually nominated some of those same people you're thinking of for this award. So I accept the award on behalf of all of us. Let it be known the award will be at my house. So do you really, really like me? Well, probably not. But you probably really, really like someone like me. And that's good enough for me. Yeah. Before I go, I just want to shout out a few folks who helped me personally on my projects. So in no particular order, my thanks to Fred Quimby, CPU Wiz, Matt Smith, Chris Smith, no relation, Steve Engelhardt, Carl Garrison, Robert Taquito, Steve Ramirez, Jesse Hardesti, Marco Sabetta. There's too many people I should actually name, so I'm just going to call out the Atari Basic devs, the 7800 Basic devs, the assembly guys, all fans of new games for old consoles. My thanks to James, Tanya, and the rest of the ZPH crew. And lastly, I give my thanks to Albert Yarusso. That's it. Thank you so much.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the contributions. And it's absolutely well-deserved. Your name is everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Everywhere you look, every thanks in every manual that you read. Your time was due definitely this year for getting this award. And yeah, absolutely amazing. So thank you. And I love Time Salvo. It's absolutely such a fun game.
Love to hear it.
So yeah. So yeah, we'll be in touch and I'll ship you out your Lifetime Achievement Award.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you. And see you online. Bye, Mike. Okay, we're getting down to the last bits here.
Wow.
There you go.
Thank you.
2 more categories.
Are these the 2 big categories?
2
at
big
the end?
2600 categories.
Okay, I'm just gonna run around the side here. I think maybe Darcy wants to join us for the last 2. Do you think?
Well, you come in for the last one.
The last one.
Okay.
Okay.
The last big one.
Yeah.
So, The next category is my voice.
Yeah, you need some water.
Yeah, when the video plays, I'll get some water.
Yeah.
Best Atari 2600 Homebrew Port. So let's take a look at the nominees for this category.
Best Atari 2600 Homebrew Port. Elevator Agent by Champ Games, John Champeau for coding and design, Nathan Strum, arts and graphics, packaging, Pat Brady, music and sounds. Lucky Chase by Carlos Centino. Mist by Vince Weaver. Paul's Happy Bird by Bruno Stew. Turbo Arcade by Champ Games, John Champeau for coding and design, Nathan Strum, art and graphics, sound effects and packaging. Xanthium 2600 by Mathin Games.
And we're back, and you've got an envelope?
I've got an envelope. I honestly don't know how people pick the winners for these awards.
Every year it's difficult, and people always say that. It's like, I want to pick all of them.
You watch all the little clips, and you're like, oh, that one. Oh, yeah, and that one. I don't know how people do it.
That's why there's a lot of ties in the nomination committee.
Yeah.
We've had to come up with very special algorithms to break these ties.
The ZPH algorithm, is that what we're...
Well, Thomas Jensch comes up with the algorithm.
There we go. Okay, fair enough.
He's the numbers guy.
Yeah. Okay, so starting with third place, we have a tie.
Oh, there we go.
We have Lucky Chase. Congratulations for third place. And then Xanthium 2600. Congratulations. In second place, we have Turbo Arcade. And winner, Atari 2600 Best Homebrew Port is Elevator Agent by Champ Games, John Champeau for coding and design, Nathan Strum, art and graphics and packaging, and Pat Brady for music and sounds. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And to accept this award, we have some guy named John. Hey, John, welcome back. Congratulations.
Well, thanks for having me back.
It's your last time, man.
Yeah.
This is the last time.
All right, let's hope so. Anyway, so I think you promised I could dance or sing in this next speech.
Oh, no.
Hello,
here we go.
Hello. No.
Here comes the big hook to pull you off.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there we go.
Anyway, this is quite an honor. Thank you to the community, and congratulations to all the other nominees. They are all wonderful games. As we all know, Champ Games uses the latest technology, so I know you always have a leg up as far as what we can pull off in the 2600. So that's certainly not lost on us, but certainly we appreciate the recognition. So thank you all. I do have a pretty long speech here, so I'll try not to poop off as much as I did last.
We're getting to the end of the show. It's all good.
Exactly. Okay, that's good. Well, I got my kitty now too. So anyway, okay. So first, I want to thank Nathan. Obviously, Nathan.
Cattail.
Yep. Kidding now.
You have to pay the cat tax now. Sorry,
yes, exactly.
You have to pay the cat tax.
So as everyone knows, Nathan, he's been involved in all the Champ Games releases for the last, I think we're coming up on, wow, is it 18 years now? Wow. So he did all the graphics for Elevator Agent, and obviously he helps with the game design and also did the packaging. So special thanks to Nathan. Obviously, without his contribution, I probably wouldn't have been doing this long. So he's a wonderful asset and a good friend as well. So thank you, Nathan. Also want to thank Pat Brady. He was recognized for best sound and music for Elevator Agent. It was wonderful working with him. He also, it was interesting. we actually got to work together on the sound code itself. So that was a unique experience for me. Usually I do all the coding, and it's usually just data that's given to me, but it was fun working with him, actually developing the music driver, and certainly I hope we get to work together again in the future. So thank you, Pat, and congratulations to you as well. Also want to thank the slew of testers. We have, again, Bomberman 94, that's Jurgen. He, again, helped with the PAL colors, but he was also the main tester for this game as well. I think he really enjoys this game. I think it's one of his favorites. Not my version, but Elevator Action in general. Also, McAllister is Nathan Withy. And, of course, to ZeroPage Homebrew, you guys, James and Tanya, thanks for your help testing, not only on your show, but also the feedback you gave for the two-player versus mode as well. So it was very helpful, and it's always a blast watching you guys play and kind of going back and forth now. Appreciate that. Also want to thank the, we couldn't make these games without pushing the Atari to its absolute limit, and I got to say, Elevator Agent was probably the most time-consuming and difficult game I've ever developed. And that's saying a lot when you think about Robotron and Robot War, Galagon, and other games I've made. This one really pushed me to my limit where I almost broke, but I didn't. So I want to thank the CDF team. That's Chris Walton, Daryl, and Fred. I think I've said the story before, but trying to get all those color changes on the screen was a very challenging 4 months for me. And I got to a point where I needed one more cycle. That's why I approached the CDF team and asked them to put a plus after CDFJ, as I recommended a potential feature that could give me that one cycle. And they obliged, accommodated me. Thank you also for Thomas Jens for implementing that in Stella so I could actually test the game. So that was wonderful. As we know, Champ Games, we're always trying to push the limit and even inventing the limit if we have to try to make these games of Atari. So that's always fun. Let's see who else we got here. Bus version. So the history of Elevator Agent goes back way to 2001. I'll try not to ramble. What's that music? Is that my cue to dance? No.
Maybe.
Anyway, so Elevator Agent, as we all know by now, is a port of Elevator Action, one of my all-time favorite games. And I was first inspired to do this in 2001 with the release of the prototype that was done by CGE released at CGE back in 2001. And in the mid-2000s, I decided to try to the type with the help of Dennis DeBrey.
Oh,
1 second, John.
Hold on.
We got to get you back.
What happened?
I blame the cats.
There we go.
There we go. We're back. I blame the cats. Okay, continue.
Am I back?
Yep, you're good.
I was just in the middle of my number two. Anyway, so I tried to finish the prototype, and Dennis Bro helped with the disassembly, and we decided that I just don't work well with other people's code, so that kind of put it to the shelf. Then, of course, over the years, I tried some other iterations of it, even using the now banned bus technology back in 2017, which was a real treat to work on, but unfortunately that proved to be too unstable. So then I rebooted it back a couple of years ago using CDFJ, the new CDFJ Plus, and was able to import almost all the features I'd had in the bus version. So it's a long, sordid history for Elevator Agent, and I'm glad I was able to bring the version to the Atari with the help of many people that I've already mentioned. So thank you very much. I think we got everyone there. Blah, blah, blah. Publishing. I also want to thank Al, of course. We're always going to thank Al. For his help with the transition to publishing. Again, he always proofreads these manuals, so if there's anything wrong with it, you can always blame Al. But he also helped, obviously, with all the things that we needed to get done for to actually publish the game. And Nathan Strum, obviously, well, he took the lead on not only the artwork but also working with the printers to get all that stuff done. So we're happy to provide that game as well as our other games in our store, which I hope the community appreciates. So, and that's it. So, do I have time to just give a little plug for the stuff we're working on, or should we just go to commercial?
No, we don't really want to hear new games from Champ Games. No. Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Well,
let's hear.
Yeah. As busy as 2023 was, and we did release 2 games. Uncharacteristically, I did not have any works in progress nominated or even submitted this year because I spent half the year actually getting into publishing. So with that said, we have a real backlog of games that we started on. And James, I don't think I've mentioned this to you, but Nathan and I are working on 5 games at once. We're doing this different. We're going to do them all in one show. So.
Oh, that's going to be a long show, but I'm up for it. Let's do
it. So we're hoping for some.
But Nathan has to come on live.
He will.
Nathan has to come on live.
So I think probably in a month or 2, we already have most of the games working, but certainly not to the point where we want to show anyone. I don't want to embarrass myself.
Yeah.
But so I will give a couple hints that people have already seen. One is that we're finally finishing a ripoff the game we started in 2007.
Nice.
So that'll be interesting. Also with help from Bob on Pac-Man Plus. He did the sound way back in 2007, so I'm actually going to resurrect that. We do plan on offering, a 4-player versus mode. So if you can get 4 people to play, you can have 2 against 2. So that's going to be a fun game to do. My favorites from back in the day. Also, we had announced Tutankhamun. We're making an arcade version of that as well. That'll use dual stick controllers. And Nathan's already done all the graphics. I'm actually doing the sound. So I know Tom Yent already put out a plea for sound guys. We're out of sound guys. Bob's busy with Atari stuff. So if anyone is interested in working for Champ Games and being part of the team, we offer a wonderful benefits package. We do offer royalties, and so if anyone wants to reach out, we could certainly use the help. But if not, I'm adept at sound, so I am making progress in that. So that's my plug there. The other 3 games we'll keep a secret, and we are working on a super secret, ultimate secret, never could this ever be done on the Atari kind of game that we're hoping to actually get working. We came up with a way that we might be able to pull it off. So no promises there.
Very intriguing.
Yes.
Very intriguing.
So, but we'll see if that one even, right now we're kind of banging our heads against the wall and getting that one. So we're probably going to focus on the other games. We also have some, I'm finally convinced Nathan into working on Champ Sports Baseball, something we announced 4 years ago. So we are starting on that. So as long as the Mariners are in the hunt for the pennant, he will work on it. So we have about until the end of May to get that finished. And then we also started on Mountain Raider, the game that I designed back at the lab in 1982, which saw the original design for. We have started on that, and hope to have that playable at some point as well. So, and that's it. And we also have 3 other ports we're working on, but those are kind of been put aside for now. And that's it. I also want to mention that. So the plan is to release Tutankhamun and another game, which I have not mentioned yet, this year. One probably during the summer and one at PRGE, which we are attending. We just got our booth.
Nice.
And
nice.
Yep. And we are also getting to the republishing business, where we will be republishing Ruby Q. Silvio we're working with Silvio, and we will be adding that to our store with Al's blessing as well. So he basically, we're going to be packaging it as a Champ Games release, and we'll be.
That's awesome news.
Yep,
that's so good.
There's also a few other games that were removed for certain reasons that we are working on as well, and some new games that wouldn't probably be published through AtariAge that we may be publishing as well. So that's all on the publishing front, but we obviously have a lot of development too. So big year for our Champ Games planned, and apologies. This turned into a long infomercial, but I appreciate.
Oh, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. So anyway,
it's all good.
We'd like to hear what's coming up, so that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, so thanks again to everyone. Thanks again to the Atari community. Again, at some point, if we didn't have the backing of all the people that give us support, I probably would have stopped doing this a long time ago, because it is fairly taxing. It feels like a full-time job, especially with the public.
Oh yeah.
But as long as the words of encouragement and appreciation go a long way, and we appreciate it from everyone. So thank you all, and thank you to ZeroPage Homebrew for what you do, not only focusing and featuring our games, but also this award show too. We appreciate your time and all the effort you put in. So thank you very much, and
you're very welcome.
That's all I have. So
that's it? No more? Okay. Yeah. Well, that's fine then.
Yeah.
Thank you, and congratulations again on your win and wins. And we will see you online and at PRGE.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I'll reach out to you. We'll try to set a date for that major reveal.
Ooh, very exciting.
Okay.
Very exciting.
Excellent.
Yes. Okay. Talk to you soon,
okay,
John.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
So it is now time to do the last.
Ooh, giveaway.
Last giveaway.
This would have been Erlen's, so can I do it on his behalf?
Yes, you can do Erlen's giveaway. So let's.
I know he's in the chat somewhere. But
he said he would be in the chat.
He is.
Oh, did you see him? Oh, there he is.
Yo.
Oh, shout out to Erlen. Hopefully heal up soon and you can be back on the show. What am I giving away?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Same thing.
Yeah, it is a $75 gift certificate to the AtariAge store, courtesy of AtariAge and Al. Thank you so much for their unending support of this show and for everything else that they do.
Yeah. So just to run through it again, because
the battery's low on mine.
Oh, is it? Mine is okay now.
Okay, good.
I think. Just so you know, we've got
no umlauts. No
umlauts. We've got Scrabble tiles, one for every letter in the alphabet. When our lovely assistant Jason says go,
then you start typing.
Type a letter. The
but
first but it hasn't started yet. The first to get the letter will win the $75 gift certificate.
That's right.
So I am just going to show you what the letter is.
I've confirmed it is an English letter.
It is an English letter. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
that was the
done.
second person.
Okay.
The second
Scroll
person.
Up. Somebody knows.
Oh!
Up, way up,
right
way
at the
up.
very top.
Oh, there it is. Second person got it, and it's gone. I think it was
Pseudographics.
Pseudographics.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Pseudographics.
It was Brought to you by
the letter P. Worth 3
P.
points. 3 points.
Excellent.
That's a pretty good letter.
Very good letter. Excellent.
And now, congratulations. And we're going to move on to the last category. And we're going to play the video and then invite Darcy in to give it away. And the last category is Best Atari 2600 Homebrew Original. So let's take a look at the nominees.
Best Atari 2600 Homebrew Original. Very Fun by Mike Littell. John Calsano packaging artwork. Dark Keep by Edward Smith and Kevin Mosley. Game of the Bear, Too Much to Bear by VHZC Games, Vladimir Zuniga. Covey Covey by Mashti Games, Marco Johannes. Penalt by Carl Garrison, Maggie Vogel for music, William Thorup for packaging artwork. Strike Zone Bowling by Edward Smith and Kevin Mosley. Tober's Nightmare by Mick Crocker.
And we're back with the last category. I had to take my earpiece out, so this might be a little weird.
We're hoping
We'll
it's
see.
not echoey.
Shouldn't be. Can you hold that? We're all going to read out the winner together, but I will start. This is for Best Atari 2600 Homebrew Original. In third place is Tober's Nightmare. Congratulations. In second place, Game of the Bear, Too Much to Bear. And the winner of Atari 2600 Best Homebrew Original is...
Panels!
By Carl Garrison, Maggie Vogel Music, William Thorup Packaging Artwork. Congratulations, Carl. We have Carl on the line. Hello, Carl. How's it going?
Good, good. No tech issues this time, I hope.
No, we're all good so far. And it's good. Nobody said it till the last category, because if somebody said it earlier, we definitely would have had one. No, it's been very smooth sailing today.
Okay, well,
and then
I
the
don't really
internet
have
disconnects.
Yeah. Don't speak too soon. It's not over yet.
So congratulations, Carl.
Thank you. I don't really have a lot to say this time that I didn't say during the AtariAge day, but I'm really honored by this and surprised, honestly, as against some good games. And I always thought of my game as pretty niche, so it's surprising to see that many people vote for it. But thank you. And also, in general, I want to thank the community. The support of the community is everything throughout the process, beginning to end. And I can't imagine having stuck with the hobby this long if it wasn't for such a great community we have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I have, other than asking you, James, when we're going to get an update on your game.
Well, there is updates on the game. I've made a thread now for the game. And now that the AtariAge Awards are almost over, that's my cue to start actually coding. I've done the pseudocode for it. And it's a very, very, it's the simplest game I could find with as much fun that you could squeeze out of it. I'm pretty sure it can fit into 4K, so we're gonna see how it goes. And I will definitely reach out to people in the community if I have any trouble. But I will not reveal what the game is until I debut it on ZPH. It is a port. I'll say that. It is a port of another game.
I actually have a guess, but I'll keep it to myself until you're ready to reveal it.
Oh, yeah, its code name is One Liner.
Yeah, that's what it gave me the hint as to what I think it is.
Ooh, okay. Well, maybe. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't give it away. Okay. So congratulations. Penalt is an amazing achievement.
Yeah.
I love RPGs like that.
Yeah.
It's so expansive. I never thought I would see something of that size on the 2600. So you've really set the bar
Thank you.
for RPG games going forward.
And thank you for all your playthroughs with the video and all that. It really helped me track a lot down during the process. So, yeah, thank you again.
Yeah, no problem. It's always a pleasure to play test your game and everybody else's game, either offline if the game's not ready, or even on the show. Like every time we play a game on the show, sometimes there's a little, we find things
I like breaking things.
Yamo on the moon, or even giving suggestions. And that's the joy of doing the show, is to experience these games, but also maybe improve them if we have a good idea that the dev likes. So it's a really
Absolutely,
fun
yeah.
thing.
That feedback's been
Darcy and
invaluable
Erlen have
too.
stuck around for 6 years, so
Yeah.
they must like doing it too, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations, Carl. And thank you for all the amazing games you've made, and this one as well. Anything in the pipeline?
Oh, there's always too many things in the pipeline. I never know what I'm going to be able to get myself to stick with long enough to finish, but we shall see what 2024 brings.
Yeah, excellent. And I'm looking forward to anything that you come up with. It's always a pleasure playing your games.
Thank
From
you.
the very early beginning games and right up to penult, which is amazing. And hopefully it's not your penultimate game. There are many more to come.
Well, at least I'd have one more if it was, so.
That's right.
Okay.
We at least get one more.
Thanks again, guys.
So thank you so much. Sorry, go ahead.
I said thanks again, guys.
Yeah, you bet. And congratulations, and we will see you online.
Indeed. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye, Carl. And that's it. That's all the awards.
Wow.
We've given them all out. Such a deserving
Did you want to
group
double
of
check
awards.
to make sure there aren't any envelopes?
No, we got
Yep,
them all.
envelopes are gone.
Nothing got missed.
Yep, everybody got their awards,
Yeah.
and we'll be sending those out. We're making them in-house now.
Yeah, we are.
And
The highest quality.
And I'd like to say thank you to Tanya for
Oh, I
making
love doing it. They're so much
all
fun.
the awards this year, and we can make them bespoke. We can
Yeah.
put people's names on them like we did last year.
Yep, and they get a little bit better every year.
Yep, we've refined
figured
them.
that process out a little bit more, so I'm excited to
How are
make
we
them
on
all
time?
this year. How are we on?
Oh, a half hour late.
Half an hour. You know what? 3 was where I was thinking it was going to.
Yeah, usually I aim for 2:30.
I assumed 3.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
assumed 3 was the intended time.
Yes, me too. Me too.
We always
And that it
have,
would
always
be
have a
4.
goal, so it's not 4.
Yeah.
You say 2:30 and you end up at 3.
There is a request for treat time.
Oh, we don't have.
can't-
This is
no.
not our normal setup.
Yeah.
There's no cat cam. There's no bells. There's no interface. This is a completely different computer
Yeah,
that we set up.
unfortunately.
This is not the games room. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to.
And it's only in the games room that the cats are treated nicely. We beat them everywhere else that we see them.
That's right. And they're not even meowing, so they're like, this isn't normal. This is a very different thing. But we will do treat time when we return back with ZeroPage Homebrew on the 5th, where we're going to do a Jag Day.
Nice.
And to play a bunch of Jaguar Homebrew. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So,
We should say many thanks to Jason and Corey. Corey's
Yep.
manning the camera. Jason's
If you wanna come in for a second.
controlling all the come in and say hi to everyone. A little closer there. Yeah, Corey.
here's Corey.
Here's Jason.
Here's Jason.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much.
you
We could
so
not
much.
put this on without lots of help because
Yes, it's huge.
It's a huge
It's a lot
amount
of
of work.
stuff going on, a lot of
James got
coordination.
no sleep all week. I can attest.
Yeah,
he's
it's,
been making
tonight is-
videos like nonstop. So.
Yeah, like all of those videos are bespoke. Like
Yeah.
I have to put all of the text, I have to play through all the games again because when we played them on the show, we were talking. So I had to play them all those games.
That's not the roughest part, but yeah.
No, but it takes time. 21 times 6.
Sorry,
games.
just to reiterate.
So 120
I had
games
to
I had
play
to play.
all the games.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was so hard. and a completely different graphics set for this year. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it and can see the subtle moving bars of color going across the back.
Yeah.
And if anybody noticed the theme of the bars, each color corresponded to a different platform. I bet nobody got that. It was too subtle. Red was 2600 and it showed in the intro all the bars of the timelines. Anyway, this is all nerdy stuff. You might as well have fun with it while you do it.
That's true.
Yeah, Darcy's the odd man out, no beard.
Yeah.
We're the beard crew. Get with it, Darce.
Yeah, I was definitely on anti-beard patrol this morning.
Must reduce beard.
Yes, reduce from almost nothing to actually nothing.
And we tried an experiment with transitioning in and out with the green screen. It was half effective. I think I can get it better next year.
Nice.
But the unexpected twist was green in games that you could see through. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, why didn't I think of that? Luckily, there wasn't too many.
Yeah. Not a common color in most games. So, yeah.
So I want to thank, again, AtariAge for sponsoring this event and providing the amazing gift certificates that they did, 4 times 75. Congratulations to those who won them. And hosting of the discussions and polls for the Atari Homebrew Awards would not be possible without it. And some shows coming up. We're going to have a developer spotlight on Steve Englehart, very prolific Atari developer. We're also having the Atari 7800 40th anniversary playthrough of every single 7800 classic game. Luckily, there's not too many. And yes, we are celebrating it in 2024 because it did have a very small limited release in Southern California before it got shelved. So I'm going to nip that in the bud. And then it came out in 1986. So we're going to do it this year. And we're going to be playing through all the basic 10-liner contest entries coming up soon. And of course, all the latest Atari homebrew games that you've come to expect and all the world premieres. And the full results of the votes will be revealed tomorrow in the AtariAge forums. We're in the same place that you voted on. Just got here. What did I miss? Not much, really. Next year, all green games. Yeah. Thanks, Jason. It's going to be all green, all see-through, just little blits and dots on the screen. So I'm thoroughly exhausted, but it was all worth it. Thank you, everybody that made a game, contributed to a game, played a game, tested a game in 2023. You guys made all of this happen. Without the community, without the devs, without everybody that contributes, we would not be here. We would not be able to play these games. And it's just fun, and it's an absolute pleasure to have been doing this for 6 years and hope to keep going. And more surprises coming up this year, maybe at PRGE. We'll see how that pans out. Something might be happening, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it comes together. So that's it. So just click on pre-show. We'll go back to that for the end. And thanks to you for hanging out for these 3 hours. It's been a lot of fun. And it's flown by. My heels say, no, it hasn't. So we'll see you on March 5th on ZPH at the normal place. So thank you for watching, and we'll see everybody soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.